Okay, fuck you guys. I'm putting that song on now.
Yeah, my friend learned that on guitar, just so we could sing it together.
By the way, your comics are hilarious.
Thank you.
I was looking at it, I was like, okay.
They're just stupid.
But that's the funniest shit though, when it's just stupid random stuff. When I used to work in a comic store, so I love anyone's comics. Freaking hilarious. We had people come over like, "Oh, this is my comic." We're like, "Oh, that looks good, man. Yeah, yeah." Still don't know why they didn't call him Dandelion.
Didn't call him what?
They didn't call him Dandelion.
It's because his name's Yasker in the books. It refers to a small yellow flower that's kind of like a buttercup, but it just got translated into dandelion in the English translation.
Ah,
You learn something every day. I mean, bloody daily.
Yeah, Yasker means like buttercup, basically, but it got translated into dandelion.
Yeah, they mostly do that. I mean, all the translations we got on others, like they call roach roach, but in the subtitles in the Dutch, it actually said the Polish name
Yeah.
because it's for the people that actually read the book.
Yeah.
Live, everyone can hear all of us now.
Yeah, that looks weird. I'm spraying shit.
Let me just pull everything up so then I've got everything. There we go. Right. So we were left off last week. Because I've been waiting around in Baldur's Gate, waiting for the caravans of the cult. Given their ride from El Turel by your monk friend and your new associates from the
Harpers on the Gold.
yeah, those ones. I shouldn't be doing that on that screen because fuck knows what people will see. I had something written down. Where is it? See, when you make stuff and you write it down and you're like, I'll remember where that is, and you never
definitely won't
ever remember where you put it.
It's true.
Right, it's got to be in this one then.
Or you leave a half note saying, I'll remember what the rest of it means next time.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
God.
It's like, what on earth was I thinking?
We just have like random words like just written down, and it's like they mean.
Why did I write pickles down here?
Yeah, exactly.
What does that mean? What is this mystery?
I should be writing whole sentences down, but every time I do it, I put the name down. I'm like, who the fuck is this again?
That's not the one I was looking for.
That's why every time we freaking talk about something, I'm like randomly saying, Yagrim.
Yes. There it is. There we go, boys. Right, so Frim and the paladin who you met and El Turel got you the boat that brought you to Baldur's Gate. It's been around 10 days that you've been hanging around Baldur's Gate, waiting to try and see this caravan, and you did spot it. Last we finished off, it was Sly walked up to the cult caravan, told him to basically piss off, and
yeah. So I was just about to go. My friend Cideron told us that he'd vouch for us if for our services.
Already told you good enough. Piss off somewhere else.
All right.
Am I near, by the way?
Where are you?
I don't know what I was doing anymore.
I'm pretty sure
I was talking-
I have no memory of this place.
Pretty sure it was Sly and Theranos who were watching the road at that time.
Theranos was like scouting around.
Yes.
Can't remember what I was supposed to.
I think I was...
Once we saw the people that we were going to try to meet with, you went to go talk to the captains or the leaders. I was going to go talk to the common guards, the ones that they had already hired, and try to spread a rumor that it was a really bad caravan to work with and that they were going to get killed if they went and kept working with them. That was like
yes,
bad luck.
so you were. Who are you trying to talk to specifically? Just random people round about?
Yeah, I'm like, as I pass by another guard laying around or waiting around for their caravan to leave, I'm like, oh, have you heard the news about that caravan? That one's bad luck. I've heard like they lost 20 people in the last time around.
He listens to you and he looks at you, but it doesn't seem to really be having any effect. You think that people have tried this tactic a lot before as a way to get themselves a job.
It makes sense.
As you see them, they've got all their wagons loaded. You can see that there's 3 other traders with wagons who have joined them. You don't believe these are from the cult. These are just normal traders, so it looks like they're going in a caravan north.
Okay. What do these traders look like? Anyone like stand out?
What do you mean stand out precisely?
Just like what do they look like? Are they all humans? Are they
you see one male human merchant.
Right.
No, don't do that. Oh my god. That's better. That's better. That's what we wanted, folks. That's what we wanted. You see a elf merchant.
Okay.
And you also see a dwarf merchant as well.
A dwarf.
Yes, a dwarf.
Okay. I approach the dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just walk up and say like, matey, you looking for any protection for your goods?
Might be aye.
Well, me and my companions can offer you some of the cheapest, high-quality protection this side of Faerun.
Who says that then, eh?
Look, plate mail.
Oh, good and dandy. Plate mail, but that doesn't mean you can fight.
Well, I think you'll find our boy Serron will vouch for our abilities, you see.
Right, Serrano vouches for you, does he?
Aye.
Well, you may actually be good fighters after all. Well,
We don't charge much.
how much you charging for then?
We do a full journey. We only charge 10 gold pieces a day.
How many of you are there?
There's 5 of us.
5 of you, right? There's 5 of you. Right, there's all 5 of you here.
They're around. You'll probably see the big guy, full plate armor, dragon for a face.
I'll gather them up then. Let me see them.
Right, do I spot the guys around?
You see Theranos is kind of just walking about, going from place to place. You can see Kapesk is kind of going between like guards that look as though they're waiting to be hired out.
Okay.
Nez and Thea, you're not too sure where they are.
Okay. I just wave Theranos over. Just like shouting, "Oi, Theranos, get your ass over here." So yeah, he will just probably look very disgruntled at me yelling at him, and then saunter over. Probably like, yeah, it's like, what do you want, buddy, demon face?
Yeah, I'll give you 10 minutes. Go round up the rest of your party. Let's see all 5 of you.
Okay, yeah, we're just going to go out and try and find the others. I go over and grab Capesk and I tell Theranos to try and spot Nez and Thea, seeing as though he is the most eagle-eyed.
Where are you, Nez?
I'm kind of walking around checking what people are doing, kind of like.
What's Thea doing?
Thea was sleeping off the apple juice.
Ah, yes. Yeah, Theranos would instantly know that you did let Thea go to sleep, so she will be in her room. If he's looking for Nez, give me a perception check.
With advantage, I have shiny new armor.
Even with the shiny new armor, but I will give advantage just because he's a Dragonborn. He does stick out.
Yeah, I'm a big boy, and I'm not that big.
I can look for you also. But,
Okay.
there you go.
That's a nice draw.
Yeah. You do see Nez. He's just wandering about. It doesn't even seem as though he's looking for anything. He's just wandering.
Okay, Theranos just goes up to Nez and kind of like slaps him on the back of the head and tells him to have got a job. Oi, dragon, come on.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, well, have some bloody agency about you, mate, and come on.
Like, okay. And I just follow him.
Yeah. And obviously, Capesk is just wandering around. So yeah, Sly's just going to walk up to Capesk and go, Capesk, my lizardy friend, we have a job already.
This is excellent news. Capesk has had no luck spreading disinformation.
Well, that's unfortunate, but doesn't matter now. We've got a lovely deal going, possibly, with this lovely dwarven chap over there.
I merrily saunter over with my tail waggling happily behind me.
I guess Theranos is going to rouse Thea after sending Nez back.
Oh, this apple juice is having negative effects upon my body.
Well, don't worry. That's just normal apple juice. It does that. It's the apple juice from here. The apples are weird. It's fine.
Fucking apple juice, man.
I believe you.
So this dwarf is still waiting by his wagons as you all come up. Right, there's 5 of you. I want you to number yourselves 1 to 5.
Well, I'll be 1.
Right, okay, you're 1.
Yeah, I'll be 2.
Fucking 2. Would have known that.
Thea volunteers for 3.
Beautiful number, lady.
4.
And Capesk will be 5.
Sneaky ones are always number 5. Right, number 1 and number 5. I can hire you as my bodyguards. It's 10 gold pieces per 10 day, and I'll pay for your food and living expenses on the road.
That seems fair. What about
number 2, you're just a basic guard. You can just be a guard for the caravan. That's 5 gold pieces per 10 day, plus food and living expenses on the road. And obviously, I don't need 2 sergeants. So, pretty lady, you could be a sergeant, and you can elves. You can be another guard. Sergeants, I pay 8 gold pieces per 10 day, plus food and living expenses on the road. This will be to Waterdeep. That's where I'm going. So, I think you can do all that.
I think we can manage that, fellas. What do you think?
2 thumbs up.
It's so cool.
Yeah, Thea just nod. Theranos just nods.
Do they have apple juice there?
Oh, I'm sure they will. Don't worry.
Right. Bodyguards, your job, as you probably guessed it already, is to protect me.
Gotta say, is it to guard your body? Because if it's
Yes.
not, I've severely misunderstood this.
No, you're right, it's to guard my body.
Excellent.
Guards, you protect the caravan. Sergeant, you make sure the guards are doing the job. And I'll be happy at that.
to do this.
Right.
Kepisk will guard you with his life.
Yeah, Theranos will just be like, yeah, sure, I can shoot it. It's fine. What do you want me to shoot?
Right. Okay, so we will be going through the fields of the dead.
No, that's fine. We can make them extra dead. It's cool.
Good. It'll be
dead people.
yes. It'll be a rather tense 7 days. Just keep your wits about you. We should be fine. Just so you know, I don't like any shenanigans in my caravans. If I get it, you're out. Understand me?
By shenanigans. Which type of shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
Oh,
He doesn't
Right.
like your apple juice.
Hides the apple juice in her cloak.
right. No, I think we can all agree on those terms, lads. So, when are you wanting to set off, my dwarven friend? What was your name again? Sorry, mate.
Oh, I should probably give that. It's Ly Anguston.
La Anguston, very nice to meet you, mate. My name is Sly, and my companions here are Nazir, Kapesk, Theranos, and Thea.
My pleasure.
Right, so bodyguards, sergeant, guards. Got it. Right, now what I'm hauling, I'm hoping to make a good profit in Waterdeep, so you guard it well. Don't want no one nicking it.
Of course not.
At that point, that's how it goes like this. Fields of the Dead. Do you know what we could be facing there? Well,
Well,
I know it's the undead,
Dead.
but
I think the name kind of gives it for itself.
well, luckily I'm a paladin.
I'm not a cleric. It's fine.
Fine, nothing wrong.
Remember, 10 undead is great.
Just to be on the safe side, Thea, do we have a little bit of time before we head out? Because Thea would want to get some holy water made up.
They leave. Right now it's probably about almost midday. Probably got 3 hours before they leave.
Perfect. She was going to spend 75 gold and get 3 holy waters made up.
Oh, the holy water! Bring the holy hand grenade!
Oh, I could totally make one of those as an artificer.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Put some explosives inside a bottle of holy water.
That sounds so
It's good
nice.
stuff.
I'm feeling it.
The artificer class is pretty cool.
Yep. Just
Would you
fill
like
a bomb with holy water. Oh, and some little bit of magic. Ooh.
Nice. We're gonna have fun with Witch Chief, though. He's gonna be so much fun to play.
Kepisk spends the entire 3 hours following like right behind the guy, like I'm his shadow. I'm just like, every time he moves, I just step right behind him, following him.
Okay.
Kepisk is guarding your body.
Back off a step or two, mate. Back off a step or two.
He steps 2 steps back, and then he continues to do the same thing.
Right, okay. Use the weird one. Wish I just
Don't
made
worry
him.
about Kapesky's very protective.
Right, okay.
No, I think he's just hungry.
Kepisk will not eat you unless you are already dead, but Kepisk will make sure you are not dead.
10 out of 10 if that guy dies right now, you would eat him.
But only if he was already dead. Kepisk will ensure he does not die.
Let me think.
Yeah, Sly's gonna not really do much with 3 hours. He's just gonna kind of saunter about.
Okay.
Just gonna sit on some barrels and rethink my life.
Theranos will probably keep an eye on the cultists, just make sure they're not moving off like anywhere.
No, looking at them, they are going to the way their clothes and the cloaks they have on, you can tell that they are posing as merchants. So you don't see them just randomly leaving. They will stick to what merchants do, traveling in the caravans for safety, more guard, more protection.
Okay.
Okay, Nassir is kind of like pondering over the fact that he's gonna go to what is called the Fields of the Dead, as he has never ever faced the undead before, so it's a new experience for him. But
New opportunity.
an opportunity to learn more.
Dang. All right, I think we're ready.
Okay. I need everyone to make a charisma check.
Charisma check.
Check or saving throw?
Check.
Just straight charisma.
Yep, straight charisma check.
That is
God, balls.
that's Theranos.
Jesus.
You're a charismatic fellow.
Welcome to a Warlock.
That's why you're the talker.
+4 in charisma.
It's not bad.
I have
That was a
+3 in charisma.
I have -1.
Have you seen yourself,
Okay,
mate?
yeah, you crit. Yeah, you got 19.
So if Thea can roll me a insight check.
Thea will roll insight. It's a 15.
Okay. As you're traveling along, you do have guards just walking. It's not fast paced, this caravan. Judging from how fast you're going, it's probably going to take you about 4 weeks to get to Waterdeep at this pace.
Okay, which road are we travelling along again? Do you I'm just like
You will be traveling up like through the actual fields of the dead. You'll be
so like
this way.
through like here and up this road.
Yes. You'll hit Dragon Spear, Daggerford, Waterdeep, and all that shit.
Okay. All right. So what did Thea fail to do?
As you're going along, Thea starts noticing one of the cultists looks over a lot at her and is talking to different people in his caravan as you're going along. It's over quite a few different days. You seem to be watching Thea closely. So,
She would talk to all of her friends. I believe that one over there is having a crush upon me. He seems very interested in my comings and goings.
I'm like, I mean, he's not wrong.
But to be on the safe side, we should keep an eye on him.
Oh, don't worry.
Eye on him then.
I don't know, I have that in my head. So third day, you're still going through the Fields of the Dead. It's round about afternoon.
Wait. I did heal up, right? So I need to put through.
Right,
we've taken a long rest.
you spent 10 days inside Baldur's
I know,
Gate.
but I was still on 30 health.
10 long rests.
if you're not healed up, there's something wrong. Go see a priest.
Does that mean I have 360 health now?
So if you're not healed up now, there's nothing we can do for you.
Coming along the coastway through the Fields of the Dead, it's afternoon on the third day since you've left Baldur's Gate. The caravans start to slow down. Looking up, you can see a fight is happening ahead. You see a freight wagon that is stranded on the roads. The draft animals that you think are pulling it are dead to the sides of it. You can see what looks like a merchant and 3 guards are sheltered under the wagon. And you can see that crates have been dragged between the wheels as though for cover for them. You can see that they all have crossbows, and they have, from where you are, you can see they actually do have quite a lot of arrows with them.
Okay.
And then you see what is attacking them. So let's just put this on the blank battle map.
Wait, do I detect this?
You see it.
I think we all see it.
Yes. You see it.
I have that extra feeling thing, right?
You have to use that. You have to activate that.
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay, can I activate that while moving forward? Before we even engage?
What extra feeling thing?
Divine sense, isn't it?
Divine sense.
Divine sense. You can activate it if you want. Oh, I forgot this crap was still here.
Hello, random fence.
Yeah.
That was the
That was an.
that was the windmill way back
The
in
window, yeah.
Venice. Yeah, I think
God.
that was Kapesk's first foray.
Cursed. Yeah, cursed.
Yeah.
First, yeah, your first foray. Yes.
And I tried
Actually
using
was,
disguise
yeah.
self, and that really backfired. Although I did make them all throw our spears at them, and they get rid of all
True.
of their weapons.
It's true.
It's
a good way to do it.
Thing.
Can't hit me with a spear if you've thrown it at me.
I actually don't think I have anything for this.
Oh man. Wait,
Okay.
let me fix my mic real quick. I think I'm coming over very soft, aren't I? Yeah.
I don't know, are you?
It's better.
Okay, Sly's going to cast Armor of Agathis at this point.
Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I should do that too, right?
This is crap.
Armor of Agathis is a great spell.
It's a really good spell. It is like one of my all-time.
I see him do that, and I'm like, oh wait, I have that too.
Yeah, you just see Sly step off the wagon, and this kind of icy mist just surrounds his body now, and you're like, oh yeah, okay.
Casting that.
That's better.
In Critical Role, there's a part where they have a character fighting another guy, and he never actually hits the other guy. All he does is Armor of Agathis, and he does like 150 points of damage to him,
Yeah, I mean,
or
that is
100.
that is kind of what happened to what's his face?
Frulum.
No, in our game, the big dragon guy.
Oh yeah.
He got flubbernuck.
Landragosa Cyanrath.
Yeah, that guy, Landragosa.
Yeah. Hit me twice with Armor of Agathis on and Hellish Rebuke. Didn't end well for him.
Oh, I wish I get my Scornful rebuke quick, but it's like what, level 7?
Yeah.
Fuck. Takes a long time to get that.
Level 6, I can summon my Spectre.
That's fun.
Right, so.
And next level,
So-
I get...
Look at him go, being all artistic and such.
Oof.
Oof.
Ooh, those hobgoblins.
I thought they were the undead.
Yes, how long they were.
These are dead goblins, though. I can tell you that.
That's a lot of hobgoblins, though.
Are they hobgoblins?
No, this is
From what you can tell, yes, they are hobgoblins. Let me just put you on the map. Oh, god damn it. I should have put you on the map before this. When you copy and paste something when you're meant to do something else first. The joys of this. The joys of this.
Wait, how many spell slots did I have? 3.
Wow. I did not
It
want
should show on
that.
your character sheet your max number on the left, and then how many you have available on the right.
So
I
use...
3 spell slots total. So.
let me just get a caravan for you guys.
I'm so confused.
This is your... Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Does a paladin even get level 2 spell slots?
Eventually.
So Kapesky would...
Let's see
Oh
here.
my god, go to back. Kapesky be up there, sitting behind. Whereas Sly, you're sitting next to the guy.
You get level 2 spell slots at 5th level.
You are
For right now, you have 3 level 1 spell slots.
And the rest of you are around it.
Yep, I get 3rd level at 5. And I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward to that, because that is 15 damage on Agathis.
That's pretty good stuff.
So nice.
Per hit, yeah, like, and it lasts every time they hit you, so.
Yeah. Until those 15 health points are gone, and then all I do is cast it again.
Yeah, exactly. Then you just do it a second time.
'Cause I literally just double my health. It's brilliant. And then I cast False Life on myself.
Yeah, Warlocks are surprisingly tanky when they get those spells.
Like, False Life is really nice.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm thinking about going the artillery.
No, Cerberus, we did not care about that.
Mm-hmm.
And they can give, like, False Life to the entire party for, like,
Yeah.
with their cannons. And
So,
They've got some...
this is what you're seeing.
okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hobgoblins.
What do you mean, dead people?
One with the dark...
Underneath the wagon, you can see the noble and the 3 guards, the merchant, sorry. You stopped a wee bit away. They haven't seemed to really noticed you. The one down at the bottom here kind of has turned and looked. So yeah.
I turn to Lai and ask, do you wish for us to assist them or only protect you?
Protect the caravan. They're going to attack us, I can tell you that right now. Fucking hobgoblins.
Then we must strike them first. Kapesk is happy to do this.
I want to start marching up to them, and I want to activate my channel divinity conquering presence.
Okay.
I don't know how
Post
to
that.
activate it. I have 1 spell slot left for healing.
Or try to you can see within 30 feet of you.
Well, that doesn't take a spell slot. That's just your channel
Yeah,
divinity.
sure. You mean your channel of divinity's gone.
Oh, so I don't have a channel divinity. Okay. No.
They have to be within 30 feet of you, and I'm not sure...
No, but
Oh,
it's
you can reach
I'm
one.
walking up to them, right? So I'm getting closer and closer.
But I think it only applies once, I
It
think.
only applies
It happens.
once. It happens
It's
and
just like
that's it.
one wave of fear.
I am not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna march up to that guy and tap him on the shoulders and maybe put my sword in his ribs.
This point.
Well,
You, since you
I
have
would-
just walked up and just did that, at this point, everyone roll initiative.
Can I just do my attack roll?
Yeah.
already, or first wanna?
No, your channel divinity was your action on that thing. You can't attack until the initiative order is done.
Wait. Sorry again.
Since you used
he
your channel
decided not to do the
divinity,
channel divinity.
I didn't do that yet. I'm gonna
You
do
haven't done
that after I stab him in
That's
the
fine.
chest.
so yeah, if you can attack, that'll be the only attack that.
that is
Sorry.
Theranos, the 9.
Wait. How did we do this
Oh,
again?
wait, yeah. Of course it shows up, doesn't it?
Yeah, so long as you're. Wait, hold on.
Oh my god, I failed. I fucking natural one.
Nice.
Oof.
How the hell do I do that?
Oh, you got a 21 capacity.
I've got Dex.
True. I mean, so does
Right, 1,
Theranos.
2,
Theranos rolled that.
3, 4.
I do not have Dex. I do need one more Dex.
So give us your attack roll.
You gotta have one.
There is.
No.
Yeah.
That's not
No.
my attack.
No. That's your attack roll.
No.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
no.
You fail miserably as he steps aside and laughs in your face. Kapesk.
Alright. I will zip forward up to this guy. I'm gonna come in on the left here. And I will take my spear and stab him in his face. With the
Nice.
spear. Hiya.
Right. Damn, yeah, that hits.
Look at him go though.
I think he might be dead.
Yeah, he dies.
Oh,
Straight away.
nice. I will then turn to the guy to my left.
I was only
Yeah.
distracting him.
Yes, well done. Good distraction, Nazir. He'll turn to the guy to my left and be like, "You're next," and I'm gonna bite his nose.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
God damn.
As you tear his nose off. He has no nose.
All right. Yeah, you look like Voldemort now.
Nom, nom, nom. Who the hell's that?
I mean, it wasn't
Exactly.
It's a hobgoblin. You just bit the nose off. Takes out a longsword and attacks you with it. 19 to hit.
That hits.
2 slashing damage.
How much?
2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
handle that.
you heard it right.
Do all of them want to just hit me with 2
Fuck's
damage and all of them die instantly? That would be great.
Fucking hell. You rolled a fucking 1. Can you believe it?
That's okay. You know, no shame in it. Sometimes you have a little trouble getting it up in time.
That happens to me.
30. This guy comes straight for you. Kapesk. He also has his long sword out.
Probably after this, I'm gonna get a long rest anyways again, so it's okay to channel the one.
Does a 10 hit?
Does not hit.
Yeah, don't not. Sly.
16 AC.
Alrighty then. I am gonna walk right there. And whip out my glaive and stab it directly into this guy's face.
What ones?
This guy.
Ah, that guy. Okay. That does not hit.
That was bad. And then I just laugh at his face and tell him that he best not hit me if he knows what's good for him. Honestly. Pathetic.
Okay.
Can't even stand still for a glaive.
Looking at you, Sly. This hobgoblin, 20 feet, javelin. That'll be a disadvantage. Actually, no, he knows that. 5, 10, 30 feet is not a disadvantage as he chucks a javelin right at you. So, does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Oh, you just see him walking
Back
and
that
then
breastplate was beautiful.
javelin right at your face. But you just go boom right out of the way. Ah, fuck you, hobgoblin.
21 AC.
Yeah, I just continue to laugh at these hobgoblins.
This
so
hobgoblin,
pathetic.
you can see 30. He takes a look at Theranos and he will try and longbow him. 21 to hit.
Yep.
3 piercing damage as the arrow strikes into Theranos.
Okay.
He's not the only one with a longbow.
He's like, oh, just you wait.
Nez.
Give me 1 second. Let's check. Okay.
Theranos just shouts, that one is mine.
I'm walking. I'm running past him like this. And now I activate my channel divinity.
Okay. So that requires... Shit, what was that again?
Everyone to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, and that will be a DC of...
Does it say?
It'd be your spell DC, I believe.
Should say.
It'd be your spell save DC, I think.
What's my spell save?
If you go to your character sheet and
Should
go
be
to
on
spells,
should be on your character sheet.
your spell DC save is 13.
What's your charisma modifier? 3?
Let's
Yeah,
see,
3.
wisdom saving.
So it's 13.
10 plus, yeah. Well,
He fails.
8 plus
sorry,
proficiency.
8 plus
modifier.
proficiency plus
He
modifier.
fails.
Which, I mean, for right now it is 10.
Yeah.
It's not 10. We'll get a little bit further along.
He succeeds.
You just see my face change at
He
that point.
fails.
Gonna say, do we get some cool particle effects or?
Yeah, what happens when you cast this?
Yeah, what does a conquering
Season
presence look like?
saves.
Basically a menacing
He saves as
Nezirus, what you see.
well.
Normally you see the all happy kind of guy, but now you see a very menacing, almost like there's an aura around him. Like you see some sort of smoke coming off him.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And it basically affects the enemies if they are stupid enough.
Okay, you can quite finish now.
Yes, do the throws. Make me happy.
Make you happy.
Yeah,
Why?
you're afraid of me?
Why would I make you happy?
As I start my channel divinity, I shout, "Fear me! Fear me!"
See. That's fine. Looking at them, you can see all but 2 of them are rather frightened of Nez.
Very nice.
Nice.
That's a good ability.
They can't move.
Oh no, they have to.
They can move. They can't move towards you.
Or look at you.
Or yeah. Well, they can look
But
at
along,
them.
Well, yeah.
They can look at you, but they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you're in their line of sight. They can't move towards you. They can only move away from you, as they are frightened.
strong stuff.
Yeah, don't worry, that's good because
You're gonna kill them all.
Yeah, now, as they're all running away, we'll just stab them in the back.
Is that your go? Yeah, that'll be your going. Thea.
Thea steps forward by her 30 feet. Let's take a little closer to things. And she will summon her spiritual weapon.
Ba, ba, ba.
Right here-ish.
That one is beautiful.
Sort of right in the middle of things. She can do that up to 60 feet away.
What spiritual weapon is she?
What is her deity? Oh, we don't know.
I still never actually figured out her deity. It's something to do with life, so I'm gonna imagine it's a giant cornucopia. It's a giant like horn that would hold all the fruit in it that she's gonna stick on people's heads and smush their faces in.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I had a half-orc cleric one time who summoned spiritual weapons, and it was just a spiritual image of herself that punched people.
Nice. I did a Raven Queen Warlock that just summoned a spectral raven as its spirit weapon.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a spiritual weapon.
Perfect.
Jesus.
I'm assuming a 21 hits.
Yeah, 21 hits. Jesus Christ.
And that is a bonus action. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And she'll follow it up with a sacred flame on the same target.
Yep. Dexterity check from this guy.
Probably gonna die anyway.
He does not save, and he is burnt
Nice.
from that holy fire. Holy fire! Die in holy fire!
Nice. And that's the end of her turn.
Yep. He's dead. Theranos.
Well, Theranos is gonna mark this as his hunter's prey.
He's Hunter's
The
Mark.
one who shot him.
Okay.
And then he's gonna shoot him with a bow.
A 17 misses.
They have high armor but low damage.
Actually, I think they have decent damage. They just rolled really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
they
I
have
remember how
a
God
long
looks
sword.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
So he
Twice.
can't move. Yes.
One more time.
Double bless you. Nez, this hobgoblin, is attacking you with his longsword. Does a 23 hit?
You're
With disadvantage?
He is not frightened of you.
Oh, nice.
yeah,
2 of them succeeded.
That's good stuff.
that-
Good for them.
So that's 10 slashing damage.
Jesus. Wait,
The
I
first
have
time
the
they
armor
were
Pargates.
That's true.
That's true.
So
Shit, what does that do?
five
I keep
damage.
forgetting.
And you only take 5.
damage, yeah.
I only take 5? Yeah, don't take
Well-
the extra.
Well, I mean, it takes 5 away from the armor, and then the 5 goes on to you.
Yeah,
The 5
and
goes
he
to you.
takes 5.
Well, I have 31 health. Okay. He gets 5 damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because you get 5 temporary hit points at that point. And then even if you cast it at higher levels, oofed. Pesk.
Alright, so the guy on my left here has already been hurt. So I'm going to spear the guy directly in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Hiya!
That does hit.
Nice
You're a
roll.
god.
Yes! Spear
And
and
yeah,
jam
you,
it right into his
you
belly.
get him right in the heart. You just go...
He's
And you can feel it vibrating as it's trying to pump with the blade of your spear in it.
I just get the blood in my face.
Falls to the ground.
Even more menacing.
Dead.
Nice. And I will turn to the guy to the left, and I will bite him again with my...
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
That
that's
hits.
Capesk, you monster.
able to hit people for once. And I will use my Hungry Jaws on that one just to give myself a smidgen of temporary HP.
Yeah.
I just get 2 temporary
Use
HP,
one
so...
HP left. Yep.
and actually, I will Flurry of Blows that to bite him a second time.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll spend a key point for that. Hiya? Oh, nothing.
Doesn't hit this time.
Nice try, though.
But I will step to the side so we have better range, so we can get more people in.
It's the Hobgoblin you just bit. It's his turn. He turns towards you, Kapesk.
Okay.
So he will not have disadvantage on his attack roll, as he is not in line of sight of Nez.
Oh, I thought it was if they were in Nez's line of sight.
No, it's if
no,
he is in
he
there.
is
I
in
see.
theirs.
I see where that makes sense.
Yeah, it's because they're terrifying.
That makes sense, yeah.
He's terrifying to them.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't hit. He just. He just doesn't.
Monk
hit.
dodge out of the way.
Sly.
Right, I'm gonna go for this guy again.
Yep.
Glaive him a question. man.
Just swing my glaive back around and go for his head.
Oh, nice.
That does hit.
That's
Nice.
so good.
Yeah,
And
he's
I
dead.
try and stab him directly in the throat.
Oh yeah, that's straight through. It's as though there's no resistance whatsoever.
You guys are covering me in blood here. What the hell?
I'll get used to it, Nez. You should be by now.
So this one that threw a javelin is going for you again, Sly.
Alrighty.
As a 13 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Breastplate, best bought thing ever.
Yep.
Best buy seal of approval.
Well worth the money.
Oh god.
Okay. This one is scared of Nez. He is in his line of sight. Because he was looking at Theranos. He still is in the line of sight. So he will make his longbow attack, but with disadvantage. A 9.
Nope.
Not hit Nez. Theranos. Nez, it's your go.
So I'm still looking very menacing,
Hmm.
and I charge at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hit my attack, I want to smite him.
Okay. That does that.
I know I don't even have to smite. No. I just jump and bring my sword down on him.
Do your damage.
That's pretty good.
As you cut across, standing there snarling at you. Thea.
Alright, she will start off by Sacred Flaming the guy who's in front of Kapesk.
Mm-hmm.
Big save. Ooh, that's a good name.
Good damage roll.
He fails it. He's dead anyway.
Alright.
But he's burnt badly.
She swings that special weapon a little bit closer towards fighting with Nez and punches that guy with her spiritual weapon.
This guy's dead, isn't he?
Oh, the guy is not dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, that guy's got a black background rather than
He's got, yeah, he has, isn't he? Yeah.
But she misses with the weapon.
Yeah,
so.
it doesn't hit.
General or something, like a captain.
Yeah.
You can see he has far more adorned in regalia.
Right.
So he's a
She'll just
he's a
step
toughie.
this way.
Theranos.
Theranos is still shooting the guy who shot him.
Yep, go ahead.
Theranos.
11 does not hit.
Theranos,
He's
mate.
dead, so it's Kapesk's turn.
Running forward to engage with this guy. Actually, I'm gonna come on this side so that I'm staying in next to Nez's line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna spear this guy with my spear. Oh, probably misses.
That does hit.
Oh! Don't! Woohoo!
Captain wears less armor than his lackeys.
And I will follow that up.
Probably overconfidence.
This time I'm gonna pull a Mike Tyson. I'm gonna bite his ear. Oh, but I miss.
Misses. Pushes you off of him. Sly.
Sly's gonna run up to here and hit the one remaining that Theranos has been trying to kill.
Yep.
Come on.
You got him? Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I just try and cleave his head clean off.
It's not as clean as a cut as you would like, but you do separate it about halfway as he falls to the ground.
Then I just smirk at the guy in loads of armor.
You see this after you just attacked him, Kapesk. He brings out a great sword and takes his swings at you. A 10 won't hit. And a 24.
That does it.
So that's 18 piercing damage as his great sword slashes into you.
Ouch.
Yes.
18.
He got a crit there.
He got a crit.
Nez, you just see this long sword slam into Kapesk, cutting pretty deep into his side.
Wait, Kapesk got hit or did I get hit?
Kapesk did.
Oh, I didn't get hit.
This is what you saw.
This is
This is what you saw, yeah?
Oh, fuck, no. No, I already used my channel divinity, didn't I?
Yep.
I could have used guidance. You want me to smite him?
I'm just like Theranos. Smite him. Smite him.
I could do that, but I need to hit first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hit him.
Hit him, man.
Don't I get advantage because he's scared of me, or is he not?
He
scared?
is not scared of you.
Okay. No.
Does not hit.
It's a sad moment when
The
in front of my face.
Thea's gonna say, "Don't worry, friends. I've got this one." And she will Sacred Flame.
I will buy you apple juice.
he saves.
Oof. So no damage.
Nope.
She will attempt to hit him with the special weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay, I'm saving him for you, friends.
Theranos.
Yeah, he has to move aside, doesn't he?
Let me see.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
so he probably has
Yeah, no, I'm gonna move it.
Yeah.
just
From
looking
his normal position, it's too many people in the way. Mainly Sly.
Yeah, that would end badly for Theranos.
Not really. Ranged weapon.
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, true. I don't have to trigger Hellish Rebuke.
yeah.
I mean, I could. Right, so he's got 35 as a wood elf?
35, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lords.
Lads of money.
So Theranos is just going to plonk himself there, move his Slayer's Prey onto the captain.
Mm-hmm.
You see him kind of like focus all of his energies onto targeting him with a longbow.
He does kill him, probably. I hope.
Oh.
Those are the lowest rolls you could have. But
So
They are the lowest rolls I could possibly.
We're proud of you. You hit him.
yeah.
Theranos has hit all day, so you know.
Kapesk.
all right. I will try to step behind this guy. Do we do flanking or no?
Yes.
All right.
Flanking.
So I have advantage on the attack.
Yes.
All right.
I'm still looking at him very mad.
I'm gonna try to stick my spear right up his butt.
Okay.
Oh,
Doesn't hit. That's
I
strong.
will spend.
That strong butt armor he's got.
I'm gonna take my flurry of blows. I'm gonna just try to punch him twice in the kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I mean, go for the kidneys, why not?
First one hits. Second one doesn't. 7.
Oh,
Yes, he is still standing, but he's badly hurt.
Okay.
are you bleeding there, boy?
Sly.
Okay, I am going to swing my glaive around again and try and just slice him right across the neck.
Yeah,
You have a fetish with necks, don't
that
you?
does
I'm
not
not.
hit.
Or not. Alright, well, I didn't say I was going to do that.
Once again, since you tried to just shove a spear up his ass, he's coming for you, Kapesk.
Why? Why would he ever?
You tried to stick a spear up his ass. I think he's like that.
To be fair.
To be fair. 10 won't hit. 15?
Nope. Got 16 AC.
Nope. Oh, damn. That doesn't hit. Nez.
Finish him off.
Finish him.
You have advantage now, so.
I have advantage now.
Yeah, you can actually hit something.
It's the two guys who are flanking who get.
Wait, oh,
Yes.
wrathful smite.
Well, first let's get the hit on him.
Let's get the hit on him.
You got to hit him first.
Yeah.
Do your damage
I'm
for the
gonna
hit.
do the most wrathful smite I've ever done.
What's the damage for the sword?
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah.
Sword as well.
Yeah, he died with the sword.
No, nice.
Okay, I didn't use my smite then.
Oh.
I don't know. No. I probably used it.
Okay,
Don't-
I walk over.
don't
to
worry,
these
you won't
guys
use
and I
it.
go, you're all right under there, fellas. Do you want to come out now?
I start looting.
I start
Um,
eating.
Yeah, go ahead, start
First,
eating.
let me loot.
They don't really
I'll
have.
eat on the parts that you're not looting.
They don't really have anything on him. The captain, when you look over him, he's got a half plate on. He has a great sword. You're thinking the 2 javelins that he did have, he threw it sly.
Wait, half blade. What is Thea wearing?
Thea is wearing. Where is she?
You just put something on her. I can't remember.
Splint
what it was.
armor, yeah.
Splint, yeah.
Is half blade better?
No,
don't
splint is better
think
than
so.
half.
Half flint's heavy. Half
Yeah.
plate's medium.
Ah, okay.
Splint is as good as she's gonna
Half
get
plate
for a
15
while.
plus dex, or is half plate just a straight 15?
You
15 plus dex up to 2.
yeah. That's why it has.
But disadvantage on stealth as well.
Ah,
When did you guys ever stealth?
this is true.
I've stealth on occasion.
I think we
Once.
The other hobgoblins just have chainmail shields and long swords and
I still want to bring
long
the half
bows.
plate though.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack up the half plate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For
Take
a
about
selling
10 minutes to get off
gift
of
to your
them.
friend. Get some gold.
But yeah, I'm trying to get
that's,
these guys to come out from under there. So
600,
they're all dead now, boys. It's all right.
6. So it's 1,300 divided by 5. I'll just give you the XP for each encounter you have since. Oh, fuck off, Gerstana, or Summer, whatever the fuck your name is. Whatever they changed it to.
Gold?
Nope, no gold.
Oh, these
No,
were
no,
some-
no items. No potions.
You're thinking that the stuff that they're trying to get is protected by the guards under the wagon. So it's
poorly.
260.
Basically, I throw the half plate to Sly as he wants to be the one that wants to carry it.
Coming out from under the wagon, what you didn't realize before was the merchant is actually a halfling, and his 3 guards. He introduces himself as Los Vios Longnose.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'll put the name in for you now.
Oh, okay.
And he does have a respectively large nose.
Almost like fitting name there, friend. I hope you and your companions are all right there.
Yeah, we're all right. Yeah. I'm, our horses are dead though.
I had spotted that. Yeah.
You got any spare horses I can pay?
No, I mean you'd have to talk to the boss man up there, the dwarven fella.
Right, okay. He scurries off towards the.
Yeah.
Just slide you strips.
Still a little bit menacing here over here though.
For another minute.
Everyone who's frightened of you is dead. You're not frightening
It's scared.
anymore.
I'm just gonna go to the loo, guys.
Yeah, no bother.
Are any of the merchant people injured?
No. You think that they've the quick action of going underneath the wagon and using that to protect themselves. You know, hobgoblins usually fight better at night because they have better vision. So you think this wasn't more of a fight, more of a standoff until maybe night came, where the hobgoblins would have the advantage.
They have an advantage, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Then Thea, in that case, we'll just do a standard cure wounds.
No, I was actually gonna use 5 of my points, but I think
Well,
would be better.
We'll try the cure wounds, see how that works.
If not, then that's fine.
Yeah, 7's pretty good. That'll be just enough to top off.
I'll give you 5.
Or okay. That heals me up almost all the way. Thank you. Quebec is grateful.
So see along those reaches, Anguston. You see they are chatting. As Anguston does have spare horses at the back of his wagon, they trawl along behind it. You're thinking, you see most merchants do this, probably as a form of insurance, just in case either the horses do die or they break a leg or anything during the journey. They're not
You can
stranded.
rotate them out, keep them healthy. Makes sense.
And then you see Longnose come back with 2 horses and a pouch jingling in Anguston's hand. So I'm guessing he probably paid a pretty penny for those horses.
I don't mingle in the dabblings of merchants.
Yes.
What's happening then?
He bought some horses.
So
Mr. Longnose.
yes, Longnose does join your convoy.
Okay.
He will be travelling with you now.
Inside check that guy though.
Longnose, yeah.
Hiya! Thea gets a 13.
What are you trying to insight from him?
Yeah, to check his nature. I know he's merchant and they're deceptive as fuck. But doesn't matter. I want to see if he's an okay guy.
And Thea wants to see specifically if he is a cultist. Maybe he's a different cultist who was on the road ahead of us.
She doesn't think he's a cultist. It's nothing that jogs any memories of seeing him before or anything.
He doesn't have like a little sticky name badge. Hello, my name is Bob, and I'm a member of the cult.
No, he doesn't. He does have a small little badge that says, "Hi, my name is Los Vias Longnose. Please tell me your secrets." From what you can get from him, Nez, he seems like an alright guy. Can't really tell much. He's talkative. Does talk a lot. He has been asking where he's going, where he's came from and all that, but you think it's more of just an inquisitive way.
I'm just looking around, trying to keep perception. You know what I mean. Look out. Thank you. English is hard today.
Yeah, so you set off again. Luckily enough, along the way there is like wayside inns that you can stop at each night. This is a well-travelled route as a way of ferrying trades north. So they did build houses along the way.
Did we already go through the fields of the dead or not?
You're about the 5th day through it.
Okay.
There's a lot of field.
It'll take you 7 days.
This entire bit, isn't it?
Yes, it's that whole square. Well, square. Yeah, it's technically the Fields of Dead is this.
So everything covers along the way, right?
This
So
is Fields of the Dead. So.
Oh, hello.
But we had a long rest in between here.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. Probably about on your 6th day now. Almost out the field. If I have the proper thing open. So on the morning, you probably just set out on the 6th day of the journey. You're coming around a bend in the road, and what you can see is a human head sitting in the middle of the road, about 100 yards ahead of you.
I call everyone to stop.
Yeah.
So I'm probably walking next to the caravan, right? Or am I on the cart?
You're walking next to it.
Yeah, I say halt. And I wanna
give me perception checks.
I wanna also have my divine sense on.
Yeah, nothing undead, celestial, or fiend in the area.
But I'll keep it on anyways. You don't know.
Give me perception checks.
Come on. What is with this neutral roll? It's like, here, have 10-10. Makes 20 together.
Get perception checks from everyone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Jeez.
okay.
God damn. Using up all those nut 20s.
Oh, Thea still
Thea.
needs to roll hers.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Perception. Oh, okay.
Okay,
What a strange...
What a strange phenomenon.
both Sly, Theranos, and Thea, you can see from this distance, this isn't just a head. This is someone who has been buried up to the neck in the road. You're muted, Sly.
You're muted, boy.
Do they still look alive?
From this distance, you're not too sure.
Okay.
But it's not just a head, they've been buried in the road.
So, Nez, keep an eye out. Hey, that guy hasn't been decapitated. He's buried in there.
As you're walking up, Nez, you get within 10 feet. You also now realise that, yes, this guy has been buried up to his head. Up to his neck in the road.
Well, to be honest,
and you can see.
Theranos is going to start scanning kind of the surrounding areas. Like, is there any bushes or anything?
No, it's not anywhere that you can really hide. There is still like vegetation in this area, but it's not anything great.
I want to pick up a nearby stick and poke it in the cheek very softly.
You can see that on his forehead, painted Oathbreaker. He doesn't react to you poking him, but you can tell he is still alive, but he's unconscious at this point.
So it's probably a paladin if it's an Oathbreaker.
Makes sense.
I can give him 1 HP with my lay on hands. So
a lot of at this time the rest of the caravan has just came up since nothing has attacked you, and a lot of the
signal Sly over.
A lot of the caravan traders, the merchants, are telling you to just leave him. He's obviously can't be trusted if someone has buried him up to the neck and painted Oathbreaker on his forehead. So you should just leave him and carry on.
It could be a defamation. Maybe somebody's trying to slander him.
You do see
maybe he was running for office.
You know what?
You do see a lot of tracks, so a lot of people have just went around him and not stopped.
I wanna do one thing. I'm gonna tell the people. I'm gonna keep him buried. I want to heal him, and I want to see if we can detect if he has any bad intention. Does he have a holy symbol, or is that probably
he's buried? You need to dig him up to try and find out that.
So have you managed to wake him up, Nez?
I healed him 1 point, yes.
Okay, so yeah, I did kind of wander over. It's like, you're right in there, chum. You look rather cozy.
He does wake up. You can see he's pretty disorientated. This part, there's usually sun most of the year, so he's probably been sitting in the sun for quite a while. He's pretty disorientated. You see he's trying to look around, try to focus on you, especially on you, Sly. You were the one that were talking, but you can see he's having some trouble.
I just keep watching him if he makes any move. Well, I'm actually keeping an eye out.
His head moves. That's it. He's buried. Not another movement he can make.
Yeah, I just kind of snap my fingers in his face, just like, yo, here, buddy, right here.
Hello? What? Help me.
Hi.
Who are you?
Well, we're just travelling through and noticed that you look a little cozy in here.
Can you help me out?
Now, what exactly did you do to get yourself in this whole predicament here?
I was supposed to get married. Boy, what the fuck? No. I was meant to get married, but you can see he's trying to his voice is really croaky. He's probably not had water for a while. Just try to talk through that. Can I have some water or ale?
Okay, yeah, I pull out my water skin and I just kind of pour him a slight drink.
So he does drink it. See, probably something that he's really needed. Thank you. I was supposed to marry a woman, but I had to break it off. I discovered that her father and her brother were bandits. They were expecting me to join them, but I could never do that. It's unlawful. Yeah, that's the word.
Can I see if he's maybe lying?
I look at Sly and I'm like,
Give me an insight check.
and
He's
I-
telling the truth. This is why he's been buried.
check as well.
He is really telling the truth. This is what happened to him. He didn't want to become a bandit. This is a good man.
That's
She's not too sure about his story, but it doesn't sound like it's false. Maybe.
Okay.
But Ness is Sly, he is telling you the truth.
Kapesk doesn't really care very much about marriage or banditry, so he's kind of like, Kapesk thinks this is fine explanation. Kapesk does not see any purpose in wasting a perfectly good person, leaving them buried in the ground. Either kill him or set him out, but it is wasteful to leave another zombie to become in these fields of the dead.
I actually agree with that as a paladin.
So what
I
he's saying.
turn around to the caravan owners. I, as a paladin, cannot condone a human life to be wasted to become the undead.
Fine, but you dig him out.
I'll dig him up.
The rest of them just go back to their caravans and just wait.
If you start digging him up, Kapesk will help you with that.
It takes you about 2 hours to dig him out of the ground.
Okay.
And Anguston, once you do dig him out, tells you to refill the hole. Don't leave a hole in the road. That takes you another hour.
Fair enough.
If only we had a druid.
As you're digging him up,
Is he wearing any armor? Or...
no, he is only wearing a loincloth.
Okay.
Who joined the Harpers?
Me.
You see a tattoo on his arm, and you realise it's the same as your Harper amulet. It's the same design.
Okay.
Twinkling, twiddling.
Alright. As we're helping him out, I just kind of grab him on the shoulder and like look at the mark on his arm and go, "Hello, brother." Like knowingly nodding to them.
Yeah, you see his eyes instantly focus on you. More focus than what you would have thought someone would be being dehydrated. And it just gives you a kind of a bit of a nod, then goes back to this dehydrated, exhausted facade that you can realise now he's putting on. More than he probably is dehydrated and exhausted, but not as much as what he's maybe putting on.
Putting it on a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
He introduces himself to you as Carlon Amoffel.
Carlon Amoff.
Carlon Amoffel.
Amofel. Well, it's not Port Carrion.
So yeah,
Don't miss it.
Anguston does allow you to bring the man along with you if you wish. but he will have to pay his own way or work for food and that.
Okay, I hand. What? Sorry, I didn't fully hear you. Hello, I didn't hear you guys. Sorry.
Me or the GM?
The GM.
Oh, Anguson will allow him to come with you, but he either has to pay his way or work his way.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get him fed up, and I'm sure he won't mind working his way. Mind himself.
He can. Alright, he can come along then.
I hand him the half plate that I took from the hobgoblin.
Takes about 5 minutes to put on. Kind of fits him. I mean, him and the hobgoblin are actually almost the same size. Really weird.
Surprisingly convenient.
It's surprisingly convenient, yeah. But he does put it on. He's armored up now.
I'm gonna say somebody give this man something to defend himself with. Can't have him stranded here.
Let's see. I have a spare spear that I can give him. I now only have my own spear and one spare, but I gave him one of my 2 spare spears.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you have a spare spear.
I do have a spare spear, but I'm one spare spear spare now.
One spare spear spare. Okay.
One spare. So you carry on. He sits next to you, Sly. In a hushed voice, he tells you what really happened to him.
Okay.
He tells you that he was tracking a shipment of stolen loot that was going north.
Okay.
But the smugglers, which he says he is sure is the members of the Cult of the Dragon, as he seems to be on the same mission as you, became suspicious of him. Arnold was telling you that he passed information to another harper at one of the roadside inns that he was probably stopped at, and the caravan had happened to witness, and one of the members happened to witness this meeting. And he tells you that the cultist manufactured a story that he was passing information to bandits.
Right.
The merchants that were with those cults weren't willing to kill him outright, but they were willing to leave him buried in the roads, and as he describes it, let Providence decide the man's fate, from what the merchants said.
Right. Okay. I'm just like, well, we're tracking them now, so I think you best keep your head down for the most part.
Yeah.
In case they spot you, maybe hang at the back of the caravan.
Yeah. He says, well, if you head to Waterdeep, I have contacts there, and I know my way around the city as well. Good.
Wait,
That's where we're heading. Aye.
I can help us out there then.
Good. I'm assuming that you do know how to handle it quite well.
I know how to handle myself.
Good man. Okay. Did you manage to find anything out about for the Rose?
He says that he didn't really find out much. He was just tracking them. He knows that they are heading north. He doesn't know how far north they're heading. But they'd found them before he could get anything of substantial consequence on them.
Okay. Right, I mean, that's something. But, yeah, we're trying to find out quite where they're going with their stash, see if we can get the other interested parties involved in breaking in.
So later on in the day, you are just chatting along the way, sticking close to you, Sly. Probably because you're the only one that says you're the Harpers. he probably only really trusts you at the moment.
Yeah, I have like very discreetly showed him my insignia.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that he does properly know.
Keep our eyes open for other heads in the road.
Yeah.
You have a perfectly good headline.
I know, so much good snacking potential.
I mean, if you were dead, I would have let you ravage the F out of that head.
So
A good corpse.
later on in the day, probably around about late afternoon, heading into night, you start walking through a forested part, which surprises you because looking at maps and trying to remember, you can't remember there being a forest here.
Okay.
But the traders do say there's a lot of forested areas that aren't on the map that they will go through. You're going through this way, and it's rather an eerie forest.
Okay.
Let me just...
Hey, that's the hobgoblins we killed.
Yeah, the hobgoblins are killed.
Theranos being in a forest is kind of
Yes,
really keeping himself peeled. He's like, back in the, back in the good old
Sly would be
parts.
in the back. Capes would be up front. Where is he? Does he have a toe? Not really. No, that's fine.
I love that nobody really likes Nazire in this party.
Oh, Sly don't mind Nez.
This is fun. He's tanky. We appreciate that. That's one of the things I like about you. You take the hits for us.
There's
All the hits. I've been
Carlon Amophel beside you.
6 times, 7 times, 8 times, something like that. And I have high AC too, and they keep hitting me.
Ooh,
Ooh.
you ugly.
I know, thank you.
To me.
From my mother.
Yes, from my mother's side. No, it's not.
Well, you said I was from my mother's side, and I didn't look like my dad, so.
No, I said you didn't look like your mother.
I have
Or
more
did I
weight.
have it the other way around?
It's the other way
Yeah.
around.
Oh, yeah.
It's the mother.
So let me just get these.
No,
No, that's the. No. Yep, that's one I want, but it's not what I was looking for. This is what I want. So if I can just find it and
And what's the bit for the MCQ? That's your stuff. You know?
It's a bunch of bugs.
Sly casts Armor of... Yeah, I get this.
these creatures come out the forest.
Same here.
So what can we...
And I will show you them in a second. Just let me do something first.
Theranos' passive perception is like 17 in forest because it's ridiculous.
Those are small caravan things.
Yeah, it's just I can fit them all in. Okay, go for high horse.
Get off your high horse.
So these are the caravans that are falling behind you, not to scale.
Totally up to scale.
Warning: carriages behind you may not be as small as they appear.
Warning objects in the rear view, mate.
Warning: images in this mirror are further than they appear to be. So see this one was down here as well, and this one
Like
was
that, right?
down here as well.
That's pretty good.
What?
Or that.
As these
I can
creatures
do
come
brilliant
out
heckling.
and attack
Did
you.
the predator sound.
It's quite good. Okay.
There's my predator. Initiative, please, people.
See, I'm gonna fuck up this initiative because I suck at this game. No, I didn't. It's cool.
That's good. We all rolled like 20 or above, other than Thea. Wow.
I'll take.
All right.
While we were at it, I also activated Armor of Agathis.
Yeah.
Just because.
I activated Bug Squisher mode.
Oh, I activate Bug Squisher mode.
Pesk activated Jaws.
I activated Hungry.
Yeah, I activated armor. Ooh, who's the dude?
We've got guards.
Oh, is that the guards from the caravan?
Yes, this is the caravan guards.
Okay. We do seem to be a very heavily armed caravan.
Well, each caravan has about 2 or 3 guards, but that many, just unless it's just going to be annoying.
Yeah, no, that'll get a bit messy.
That'll get completely messy and unnecessary, so I'll just have one for each. And I'll just have them go all at the same time, so they're not getting
That
in
was
the
some
way.
insane initiative rolls, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty.
Right. Pesk, Thranos, Sly,
been rolling
Nez,
20s all over
yeah, that's everyone.
I know, I've only got 3 crits in a row. It's ridiculous.
As even though you won't be going first, as these guys do have advantage. Boom. This Ettercap just goes right by you, Ness. Oh wait, this is what you're fighting.
Ettercaps.
Yeah. This is what you're fighting. Just so then you know what you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Smuggler.
Wait. We're getting handouts.
These. Yes.
Oh, it's adorable.
The cute Ettercaps, not the absolutely horrendous monster.
I don't have a.
Have you read the lore on Ettercap? They're absolutely disgusting.
Oh no.
Actually, no. Let me.
It's a bunch of basically inbred spider druids.
Oh.
Oh.
The fuck?
I don't
That's
Not-
why
not
we
even
need the
kidding.
Monster Girl manual, okay?
Yep, inbred
That is
spider.
And
They're
the
like
others
the
are giant
offspring.
spiders.
Oh, giant spiders.
Don't
lovely.
seem to have
My
a handout
favourite.
for them.
I tell you who'd hit this. Raspin.
So they just like pounded a giant spider and got an Ettercap. Ew.
It was like druids who worship spider gods, and then they'd like turn themselves into spiders, and they'd replace bits of their anatomy with spider anatomy.
What's the other one?
That makes
Yeah,
sense. Giant spiders. There's no handout, so I can't give them one.
about monsters in D&D.
Oh, we already fought those, remember?
There you go.
Oh wait, that was
That's what it
Snow
looks
Candy.
like. Right. It walks right by you, Nez. This one right here. And seems to go for your horses. Same
Not the
with these
horses.
guys. They seem to be trying to go for horses. The spiders are kind of just moving in. Kapesk.
I will. Let's see. They're moving in. I don't want to let our guards get killed. We've got most of our strong forces in the front, so I'm going to zip towards the back.
Mhm.
And I'm going to jump down and try to fight this Ettercap here.
Yep.
So I will leap at him with my spear. Yeah. Oh. Pickles. And
that
since I'm
doesn't
assuming
hit.
that misses,
Yes, that misses.
I'm going to... Oh, do I have advantage? Am I flanking with the other guard?
Yes, you would be actually. Yeah, sorry, I didn't say that. Yeah, you'd have advantage.
Ugh.
Still miss.
Alright. I will just... Pickles. I will just use my key point to flurry of blows and try to bite both of his eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That does hit. That second one doesn't. Yeah. First one does.
4 attacks. And I did 4 damage.
Fucking hell.
Minimum damage.
Yeah.
But I will hungry jaws that to give myself 2 temporary HP.
This Etacap just ignores your attacks and just keeps going for the horse. Theranos.
Okay, Theranos is real quick gonna buck it away. Yo.
You know the best part about these fights?
And he's gonna
I can imagine this.
Hunter's sorry, is it Hunter's Prey or whatever his bloody thing is? Slayer's Prey.
Slayer's Prey.
He's got 2 things.
Spider. Yeah, don't worry, the second one is getting put on next round. I know, I didn't pick Hunter's Mark actually. Oh. And then I'm just gonna longbow that giant spider.
That does hit.
I really hope that hits.
Yeah, that hits. 5 piercing damage.
Come on,
6.
again! The lowest damage possible.
Sly.
I approve.
Sly's gonna jump. Over to here and stab that giant spider right in the heart, or whatever version.
Whatever it has.
One of their.
That does hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bad roll, but yeah.
Yeah. Better than a 1.
Look at Brandon.
Nez.
Wait.
I am going to what I always do, and that is stab it from behind in the ribs, and I do not hit it.
Nope, you did not.
Obviously.
Jesus. Yeah, like Jesus Christ.
We used all our good rolls on initiative.
Yeah, you said.
That was all of my good rolls done though. That was
This giant spider attacks the guard. 14.
Fucking eviscerates him.
It misses as he manages to use this spear that it has to keep it at bay. Thea.
Thea is going to whip out a spiritual weapon. Right next to probably this giant spider. Makes sense, especially I'm guessing the 10 misses.
Boom. Let's make it a bit smaller. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes, a 10 does miss.
And then she will Sacred Flame the same spider.
Okay. And dexterity saving throw. Yeah, it saves.
Pickles.
well,
That's a big save.
yeah.
The guards, these two will just go for this guy. One hit, one doesn't, so that's -2. This guard doesn't move from the guards on this caravan don't move. The guards on this caravan don't move. Seems they're protecting their caravans. This guard attacks the giant spider. He hits 4, and this guard goes after the it. You're attacking Kapesk. He misses.
Okay.
This giant spider will attack the guard.
You what?
Misses. Jesus Christ. Oh no, wait, sorry. No, Sly. Sorry, this one comes after you. I was looking at. I don't know why I was looking at that one. A 12 doesn't hit you, so
It does not.
strange. That's wondering. Kapesk.
It does not.
It is.
does
It is
not.
still like daytime or early evening.
It's late afternoon.
Okay.
Early evening. Yeah.
Twilight
Okay.
is set upon us.
I guess I will just keep trying to stab this Ettercap in front of me with my spear. Oh, good gracious!
Nope, that misses.
I will attempt to
You
bite the
used
back of his
up
neck.
everything for your initiative.
Everything we could. Hiya!
That
So
does hit.
15? All right. Give him a good chomp.
You take a chomp.
Bite that big bubbly thing in the front of his neck.
Still doesn't seem to be paying attention to you. That one. Theranos.
Yep, Theranos is going to shoot this spider again.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Oh, mate.
Is he
Or is
scared
it-
or something? What the fuck?
I know.
on.
Jesus. That doesn't hit.
A couple of little.
Sly, you see an arrow coming from the side of you, smacking off the giant spider's natural armor.
I'm just like, oh, Theranos, mate. This is how you do it.
17 does hit, yes. That's 8, yes.
Try and lop off one of its, like, mandibles.
Yeah, you do. As it screeches in pain. I don't even know how a spider screeches in pain, but okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That's pretty effective.
Nez.
Yes.
Here we go.
I'm frustrated. I want to kill that. If I hit, I'm gonna smite it.
Do it.
Okay. Yeah.
That does hit.
But what
Definitely
smite
smite.
will I use?
The biggest smite.
Do your
I'm gonna use-
do your
Always.
sword damage.
Wait, let me first do the sword damage. Oh,
17.
Smite also crits, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
strength is the smite crits too.
and do I then roll twice smite or what? What do we do? If it crits?
Yeah.
Because I just
Yeah, you just roll it twice.
Yeah, you just roll it
I
twice, yeah.
just roll it twice, or I roll
Mhm.
twice smite again. Doesn't matter. I utterly crushed that fool.
He's still standing.
Holy shit!
Got 31. Ooh.
20. How much? I did 31 damage. Holy.
This giant spider goes for the guard. It hits. This guard is dead. There's only 2 guards remaining for that carriage. Each of these guards would be like 3 guards each, but too much time.
Okay.
Thea.
Thea continues with that spiritual weapon on the spidery boy.
Yep.
Spiritual weapon attack. Get above a 10 this time.
That does
16.
hit.
Nice. All right. Weapon of Spirits does 8 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's a bonus action, she will use her other action to Sacred Flame.
Fails. Okay.
All right.
That is surprising.
Well,
Some damage on him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so
Uh.
underwhelmed now. I did 31 damage. It didn't even kill him.
These things are tanky.
Yeah, they are.
This guard will attack the one you're attacking, Kapesk. Misses. This guard attacks the one down here.
Is
misses.
Carwan doing anything with that spear we gave him?
At the moment, no.
Making herself useful.
Maybe.
That one hits for 4. Again, the second guard comes up, taking his spot. He died. He misses. This giant spider goes for you again, Sly.
Nom nom. I get this. I get this. I get this. I get this.
As
Yeah, yeah.
he shoots a web at you. Does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit? A 16 does hit.
Yes, you are now restrained by webbing.
Okay. Is that a strength check?
Yes, it'll take an action if you try to break out of it
Okay.
for your strength. Yes.
That's fine.
Kapesk.
All right. There's nothing really particularly useful with that. I'm gonna stab him again with my spear. Finally.
Yes, that hits.
All right. And I will spend another key point to do a double chomp.
Mm-hmm.
Chomp.
That hits. That
Both of
does. Yeah, both of them hit actually.
Nice.
Yeah, both of them hit. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Just keep tearing into his neck region.
Theranos.
Theranos is just gonna shoot that spider.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Sly get wrapped up in webs, he's just decided to take the initiative and kill the spider.
That doesn't hit.
Oh my god, Theranos.
Get some armor-piercing arrows, man. Jesus.
Once again, it's...
Roll above a 2.
Yeah, roll above a 2.
We're good from the fletchery. He needs to go back.
Yeah. There's something wrong with your arrows. They don't work.
Sly.
So I'm just gonna bust off that web, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just a straight strength check?
Strength check, yes.
Ah, poop.
Yes, you managed to just break your way free of this webbing that the spider shot at you.
Okay, and I'm gonna step back from the spider.
Seeing as how it was within 5 feet of you, it will get an attack of opportunity if you do.
Yep.
As it goes to bite you. 16.
It does hit.
So that's 9 piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
Okay, he takes 10 damage.
Damn. Yeah, I forgot armor my thing. Yes, yeah, he dies as that damage is translated into him.
Nice, you.
Nez.
I am kind of just gonna do the same thing I just did.
You do finally hit. Again. 6. You see he's pretty damaged, but he's still ignoring you.
Jesus, how much health does this fuck have?
This giant
Does that take off him?
spider will once again attack the guard there. He misses. Thea.
Thea will keep punching him with her cornucopia. Hiya!
Hey, that does hit.
9 points.
Yeah, that thing is dead.
Yes. Alright, and she will then turn her attention to the closest ettercap to her, and she will drop a Sacred Flame on that one.
Mm-hmm. It does actually fail.
Oh, nice.
God damn
8
it. The
points of
guard.
damage.
These guards don't move, they protect the wagon again. This guard goes for an attack. 17 does hit, as he is flanking with you. -6. These 2 guards attack. 20 does hit. This guard attacks. Damn. Good one's this ring. Not much damage. This giant spider is dead. Kapesk.
Alright. Can continue stabbing this thing in its back with my spear.
18 does hit. 4, yep.
And I will give it a good old chompery chew. I'll key point to double chomp.
Both hit, yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Alright, finally. And then I will take my movement to continue on down here and engage with this inner cap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Ettercat's Theranos.
Yeah, you still got a shot.
Yep. Theranos is just going to weave delicate. And Pesk moving is pretty over.
Finally.
Finally, and that's with the prey too, so it's double that too. Nice. Not bad. For low rolls, it's pretty good.
No, 13. Not the worst.
Yeah. Sly.
I'm getting in Theranos is way better.
Unless that's something good this season.
Sly's gonna charge up here and try like.
Mm-hmm.
And
That does hit.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yes.
and
Here we go. Nez. Stuff
gotta
in
be
your
almost
face,
it, man.
bitch. You're making me wet munch. Don't.
I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna smite him again if I hit, but I wanna. Activating Channel Divinity, does that cost a point? Or is that a bonus action?
it's an action.
It's an action, yeah.
Then I wanted to
What's Thea's channel divinity?
She's got a big old heal that she can do. Pretty strong actually. She can just distribute 20 HP however she wants.
Healing from the gods. Nope, that
Yeah.
doesn't hit. The Zeta Cat has got the horse free from your cart. Strong enough to pick up.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
She just want food.
Strong like it. Yep. This is an action. So yeah, he starts
Just give
running
them
off
some-
with it.
Starts running off with the horse.
Yep. You're now down one horse on your wagon. And you don't have any spares.
Did it kill the horse or just free it?
It's taken it. Literally taken it.
Okay.
So that was 5, 10,
Let's
15,
stab it.
20,
There's
Attack of opportunity.
30.
Attack of opportunity as it runs past you. Hiya!
Does hit.
Can I smite him?
yeah.
Yes.
Then we're gonna do that. Come back here with that horse.
The power of Christ compels you to come back here with. Oh.
Bloody horse. IKEA compels you.
Hmm.
Oh no, what was it? Little.
That should only affect.
What, it isn't dead yet?
Yeah, it's dead. Don't worry, it's dead.
Yes!
I'm just checking something.
Wow.
Yeah, it wouldn't affect the horse, the Divine Smite, would it?
No, it's targeted.
Targeted, yeah, I thought so. Yes,
It's like
this.
the holy energy goes through the steel. That's why you can
Yeah.
only do it with like a melee weapon and not a ranged weapon.
Would have been fun though. Flying shot.
No, I could have chill touched it.
As it drops the horse and you see the horse tumble.
Is the horse okay?
You'll need to check it.
I'm gonna move up in there.
So,
It's not your turn now,
Giant
it's just
spider. This one has got the horse release as well.
Go on.
Gone.
But it turns around and makes an attack on the guard at the top. He hits. You can see the guard that was fighting it, the other two trying to defend the caravan, is badly hurt. It swipes its claws at you, Kapesk.
Okay.
10 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Thea
will move her spiritual weapon in this direction. She can't get it all the way there, but she's going to move it in that direction.
How far? It's 30 feet, isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's 20 feet.
20
Yeah.
feet.
20. Yeah, it's not enough.
And then she will turn to the creature, and she will drop a guiding bolt on it.
Dang, son.
Ugh.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's all she's got.
The guards is hurt, still in the fight, just barely attacks the Hingby, hits. The other guard attacks as well, hits as well. Damn, son. The others are protecting their own caravans. Kapesk.
All right, can I do some ninja moves and jump off this caravan and get behind this guy?
Give him an acrobatics check.
Zeg 20 keer wat is er?
Just a 15.
Yeah, you're able to get to the other side of him.
All right, and then I will stab him from the back. Yeah. Actually, I don't have advantage anymore because I'm not flanking, so it's just a regular
Still
18.
hits.
All right.
Yeah, it's dead.
And
Hey, kanker op
Oh.
die bek slaan, ouwe.
okay, that works.
Yeah, he's on his last legs.
Nice.
And that is you.
I quickly scan the trees to make sure there's no more coming for us.
Give me a perception check.
Measly 12.
Not that you can see.
Yeah, Theranos is checking for enemies in the trees.
Give me a perception check.
How do you do the whole doubled proficiency for his favorite terrain?
It should say it on it. Particularly from No.
Yes!
Yeah, proficiency. So you basically just doubled the proficiency bonus.
You did. You like killed some shit.
He was missing twice. Is he still alive?
He is. He hasn't taken a single point of that. Well, no, he did. He got shot once.
I smited this guy with 30 damage. Die. What is
So that would be a 21 total.
Yeah, there's no other creatures coming towards you. And there you go.
Right.
As you see your horse get up on its legs, hobble a bit, and start to run off.
Oh,
Theranos is going to try and soothe it.
Can you give me an animal handling?
and Kepis will chase after it as well if it keeps running.
That would be an 11.
He manages to stop it bolting, but he still can't get near it. It's kind of terrified at the moment. All he's been able to do is to stop it from bolting.
Yeah, well, that's something.
Does the caravan master, does he have special connection with the horses since he's like their owner?
You do see. Hold on. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of. No, keep that. Oh my god, so many windows. You do see Anguston slowly come over. You see his hands in front of him. Yeah, this is how they came at you. I could have given you that as well.
Wait.
Spookies.
Spooky.
Our poor ponies.
They're all dead yet already?
Yeah.
Yes.
We only lost a few guards too. Or did we lose?
You lost one.
Okay, so not too bad.
And one was really hurt from this group.
Well, Thea.
Yeah, Thea's willing to heal people up.
Mm-hmm.
And Kepis goes over to the guard and asks, is anyone else interested in eating?
They look at you really strangely.
These ettercaps do not look particularly tasty. So Kepis prefers the red meat.
He's not
They
into
look
that.
really uneasy now.
I looked to my party's like, should I have not said this?
You gotta work on your people skill, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, most people aren't that fond on the old eating of humans. Most humans, anyway. I mean,
Kepis was telling joke, of course. Ha 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 ha.
well played, mate. Well played.
Brilliant. So it takes you about probably about half an hour to calm the horse down with the merchant's help. You manage to tie him up. The other horse that one of the ettercaps did manage to get is also recaptured and reconnected to the wagons as you continue on. Anguston does tell you will probably be out of the fields of the dead in a day.
As we head out
quickly. Yes.
Can I bring one of the ettercaps' bodies with me and use its corpse, its hide, to make a shield for our new friend that we found buried underground?
Oh, you can do that, can't you? Yeah,
I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can spend your
use
time
my
doing it.
Cunning artisan ability to make him a shield for our ettercap shield for our new friend.
The ettercap are. Let me find it. Dragon. Yeah, it's a monstrosity, so yes, you can.
Alrighty.
That's quite good.
Yeah. It's not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
You do have the correct artisan's tools to do it, yes?
I've got a blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a dagger.
You got dagger, right? That's fine.
Yeah, somewhere in
Dagger or tools, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dagger or artisan tools.
here. Yeah.
But if you have a dagger, that's fine.
I've got herbal.
Yeah, so it takes you about half an hour. You skin bones out and you start using your dagger to cut the skin. You make a nice little, small or large.
Just a little thing, just
a
like a
small
buckler,
one.
basically.
Yeah. So you create a small shield for him. So, yep, he has that shield now.
All right. To help you so you are not so useless next time.
That day ends. Your last day in the Field of the Dead is pretty quiet. Nothing seems to come towards you. And I'm making this quicker for us.
Music is calm though.
Yeah, I like this music.
Yeah.
Can't hear any.
You're not hearing any?
No.
Did you mute the?
It's the
music
bot
file?
in Discord. If you've muted that, and
I think I did.
so the day after you leave the Fields of the Dead, you pass through the Troll Claws.
I'm still disappointed we didn't find zombies.
Yet.
Yet. You never know what you'll come across in the Fields of the Dead. As you're traveling along, Give me... Give me perception checks.
Everyone?
Yep, everyone.
There's Kipis got a 19, Thea gets an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Slime Theranos particularly perceptive.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good stuff.
I mean, this is an easy one anyway. Everyone actually sees it. But in one of the other caravans, what you see is, from the way he's dressed, you're thinking it's a noble person who's making the journey up the trade route. And you can see he is regularly mistreating his horse. You can see that the collars and girths are causing chafe sores on their hides. You can see he barely feeds them. It's like probably the bare minimum, if that, that he feeds the horses each time he feeds them. And you can see that he whips them when he doesn't think they're going fast enough for him. You guys are on your horses as well. Sorry, you're not walking on horses because you were given horses. Oh wait, did you take your horses to
Waterdeep? Yeah, we did.
Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, we managed to get there.
So you're still on your horses, and he has came up to Kapesk and Theranos, wondering if they'll sell him their horses.
Theranos is just absolutely not the way.
Kipis says, like, it is my understanding of, or Kipisk's understanding of livestock, that if you treat them poorly, they will work less efficiently for you in the long run. Perhaps you should work your horses a little bit less vigorously. I would be happy to assist you in that. But
they're simply animals. Why would you care? They're meant to be
it's not a matter
used.
of kindness, but a matter of efficiency. You want to have your horses last as long as possible.
Can I try? I'm getting a little pissy right now because the thing is, I want to grab him by the, like this, and intimidate him if I can.
You go to grab him, coming up, and a knight stands in front of you. You can see that he has a knight in what looks like a mage as bodyguards.
Move aside.
Step back, Dragonborn.
You poor cunt. And I just don't. I'm still there. I'm like, you see the rage in his face. He's not gonna say anything right now. He's like, I'm not gonna start something and get into a fight because.
Yeah.
And go like, this before I use my sword.
So Theranos, give me a perception check on the horse. As you look at the horse.
I'll ask him. Theranos!
If something doesn't change, that horse will die.
Okay, Theranos very politely goes up to the man
Mm-hmm.
and goes, "Yeah, you'll be needing new horses soon if you don't treat yours better. But you're not having ours, so I suggest you treat them better."
Or what? Oh, you'll do
Or
something.
you'll be stranded in the fields of the dead, won't you? That'll be such a terrible shame.
I have my knight and mage. They can protect me just well.
That's fine. It's a long walk, though, isn't it?
You see, you start to think about how long a walk it's going to be to the next town. At this point, you just see he just turns around and walks away back to his horses. But you do see later on in the day, you used to still keep looking over. You can see he's not whipping them. So you just need to wait and see if he feeds them properly Feeding time.
Okay.
That's a good solution.
I was so going to punch him in the nose.
He's like a child. Just gotta let him learn the consequences of his actions.
Yeah.
It's gotta be like, if your horses die, good luck out here.
Long walk though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the rage that Ness has, you know. He
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
thinks that sometimes punching someone is better than. Whoa! What was that?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Fucking annoy me because I'm playing D&D and they're chilling together. I don't give a shit. I'm playing D&D.
Priorities.
Priorities, man. Yeah, priorities. So third and ninth. It's fine.
There's something wrong.
Somebody's mic is making a lot of noise.
Slides, I think.
There we go.
11.
I think there's a vacuuming going on.
Possibility.
3. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So that's fine. Right. What is that? So on the third day, from your way out of the Fields of the Dead, as you woke up that morning, and come out the inn that you were staying in, it is pouring down. It is a miserable day. You're going to get wet as hell travelling through this. But you continue on. You come to your first rest stop. Still raining. You carry on and carry on. It gets to the night. And you come to the next inn that you're going to be staying at. Upon coming into the inn, nice and warm, comfortable common room from the looks of it. The heat is on. This is some place you can dry off. But as you go up to the innkeeper, he unfortunately explains to you that the entire inn is sold out, and all the private rooms are taken, and the common room is reserved for a private party.
Private party?
Yes, so unfortunately he has no room for anyone inside. There's not one nearby, so you'll have to spend the night outside.
Kepis asks if he has like a stable that he can stay in. Or a shed, someplace with a roof at least.
As you say this, you hear from behind you one of the nobles that is within your caravan, speaking, saying, "Our horses are rather picky who they share space with. We have to reserve all of it too for their sake. Understand? You understand, I'm sure." You can see his friends are chuckling as he says this.
Kepis means no harm to the horses. He will only eat the ones who are dead.
Yes, I will rent the whole barn for my horses and keep him away. I see him hand the innkeeper some gold, and they leave.
Just kind of, and then not.
Sorry, you're cutting in and out there for me.
Yeah, your audio
quality's changed as well.
My mic quality's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it's coming
muffled.
from your laptop now, not your headset.
Oh. Is that better? Hello?
You need to switch it in Discord again.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I think
there
you're
we
good
go.
now.
I think that's.
Yeah,
that's better.
Fry's eyes just kind of flicker with fire as he stares at the noble, and then stops them burning really quickly.
You see these nobles then just turn and leave and head towards the barn with their horses. So unfortunately for you, you will be spending the night out in the rain. This will be a hard night on you. But it's probably going to be worse on your horses and the mules that are pulling the carriages.
Sleep under the carriage. What do you think?
It's gonna be really wet there. Oh, I guess it's drier there than elsewhere, but Kepisk wants to peek in the windows and see what kind of party they're throwing.
Sorry?
Did you say they were throwing a party, or was like rented out to a group?
The common room has been rented out to a private party, so a private group.
Actually, Besk is piquing my interest right now.
Yeah, Kepisk, Kepisk wanted to peek inside just to see if it's really full, or if they're just being rich dicks.
Looking in, they're just being rich dicks.
Ugh.
What, the innkeeper?
No, the ones who have bought out the inn.
Okay. I'll just walk in.
Yeah. Okay. As you do that, then keeper will say, "I'm sorry you can't be in here. I need to ask you to leave. It has been rented out."
Alright. It's alright.
I know it's not the best circumstances, but I must do what my customers have bought. And they have bought the common room.
Kepisk has coin as well, if that is a concern.
They have already paid for the common room and the private rooms. I cannot go back on my word.
Oh, it's such a shame if something had happened to a lovely inn like this.
So he does ask you to leave the common room.
Kepisk offers to help in the kitchen. Does he need any help in the kitchen?
Set it ablaze.
No, he does not need any help in the kitchen.
Heading to the stables?
That's been bought by the other nobles you came with.
Cool. Can I really sneakily unlock all of the stables?
Give me a stealth check.
He likes that.
Here, I will use 2 points to spend pass without trace, and you get a +10 to it. I'll help you.
You need to stay within 30 feet of him, though.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
So 21.
21. Give me a stealth check.
We're gonna stay
Best.
outside.
Yeah. 20.
So 20, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
We're causing havoc in this town, though.
Kepisk isn't doing this out of maliciousness. He's doing it because he doesn't understand why they're being such dicks.
Oh,
so he's
Sly.
trying to... Yeah.
Sly's fully doing it out of maliciousness. Nothing but.
I'm just joining this because this is funny.
Oh, I already have that up. Yeah, first.
They're being
Yeah,
illogical.
you.
to Kepisk, and he doesn't
You. Are you just opening all the stables?
Only the knobhead nobles.
The ones that came with you? Yeah, okay. So they are staying inside the stables with their horses, but most of them are asleep. They've not left anyone on guard because they feel as though they're safe in the inn stables.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
There is one or two. There is one or two still awake, but you're being stealthily enough they can't hear you. They're too focused on having whatever drink they've got.
Okay. And then I try and hide about 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm. Give me another stealth check for leaving the barn.
If Kepisk is still with me, obviously.
Yeah, I'm sticking with you the whole time.
Oh, 14.
14?
You kick one of the barrels as you're leaving. They do look up, but they look towards the horses, thinking it's been one of them, and then just kind of just go back. It's not something they
Okay.
are particularly worried about.
I knew it.
So all of the stables fly open and a loud crack of thunder strikes. Obviously the rainstorm, yeah.
Yeah, obviously the rainstorm.
Could have been anything else.
The horses start whining and realizing that the stable doors are open, bolt. Every single one.
Well, only the bad nobles.
Yes, only the ones you opened up. You see half of them also startle awake at the noise, and upon seeing their horses running, scream at their guards to go after them.
See, that was just satisfying.
Yeah.
That's just all I say to Capes. It's that it doesn't really get us very far, but it was very, very satisfying. I hope they
That's
spent
good grease.
quite a long time out there.
It looks so cold and wet outside. It would be a shame for them to chase them all night long.
I know, it would be a terrible shame, that.
So everyone is outside. You can see from the door and the window. The ones who have bought the inn are sending taunts at the ones getting basically drenched outside, laughing about the animals being all wet. And I mean, this is pretty horrendous even for the animals. This is a proper storm, so it's pretty hard on everyone who's having to sleep outside. And you can see some of the other traders and their guards are getting angry at the fact that these guys are taunting them and all that.
Taunting them from inside the inn.
Yes.
Are any of those windows and doors locked?
From the looks of it, only 2 of the windows are open. That's the ones that they're leaning out of. The door is shut. You don't know if it's locked, but it looks as though the windows might be locked.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use thaumaturgy again to make the flap open and close into their heads.
Bong, bong, bong.
The first smacks them. After the first 1 or 2 smacks, they just grab the windows and hold them open. But you do get a good laugh at watching them getting slapped by windows.
Oh, it's almost like God himself thinks you're a dick.
I walk up the slide. That is like, it is funny. I hate nobles.
As you're doing this, you see one of the guards marching up towards the inn from one of the other caravans or
Towards
wagons.
the inn.
Yeah.
Back in the...
Okay. From one of the other caravans.
Yeah, from one of the wagons that has been traveling with you.
Okay. I'm just going to observe, see what he does.
He opens the door. Seems as though the door wasn't locked. As they saw him walking up, they did move away from the windows. And you can see 4 at the door, and you can see that they're arguing at this point.
Okay. Can I try and eavesdrop on what they're saying?
Yeah.
I'll join in with that. Yeah.
Give me perception checks.
I suppose Theranos is probably doing something. He's probably finding this quite funny as well, I'd imagine.
Probably. Capacity.
First one was Sly, second one was...
Yeah, Kapetsk and Theranos, you still hear that he's basically just arguing about the fact that they're basically taking up the whole inn just for them. And that he thinks they're assholes and all that, and they're just like cheering at him and just it seems as though they're trying to egg him on.
Okay.
Getting him angry and all that.
Kipis. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, Kepis, are we going to continue to try to annoy the nobles in the inn? Is that our plan?
I mean, obviously.
Kepis has a new trick that he forgot he can use.
Okay.
I go to about 15 feet away from the inn, and even though it's wet, I'm not too upset about rain because of my my lizardness.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm about 15 feet away from the inn, and I use my minor illusion trick that I have at my cantrip to create just a shrill, sharp screaming sound from 15 feet inside the inn, and I just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Just like a ee sound.
Right. Okay.
And I just keep doing it.
Every
time it runs out, I do it again.
The first time they do turn around, kind of, and fright. The way they do it is actually pretty organized. They all turn around the same way at the same time. After the first 5 minutes, you do see them getting annoyed about it. But they're still sending jeers at the one that came up arguing with them. He looks almost ready to explode.
I just cast minor illusion to make them sound like the innkeeper is shouting, "Oh my god, there's a fire! Every quick out!"
Okay.
I also whisper to Kapesk, make the sound of a...
Oh, okay. I switched the sound to fire.
Yeah, what... what's your spell DCs?
14.
I don't even know. Mine would probably be 13.
Three of them, all four of them turn around, look. Three of them go, shit, a fire. But the third one has a very confused look on his face. Sounds like he can hear the fire, but he kind of knows it's not real fire. But he does hear the landlord shouting fire, so he goes and investigates. He does find out there's no fire, and tells others to shut up and get back inside as they step outside the door. They don't close the door and are still go back to jeering on the guard.
Okay.
Do we want to just let the guard beat him up?
Oh, I mean, I'm just pissing with them until he does.
At this point, you see the guard pull out the spear that he has. At this point, all the jeering stops as you see all four of them bring out a long sword. As they all take a swing at the guard. That hits.
They're all stood right next to an open door, right?
To an open door, yes. They move out towards the guard, but the door is still open. And you can see they maul the guard. He is dead.
At that point, Kepis doesn't like. Now there's been bloodshed, so before it was just games and being annoying, but now there's bloodshed, so Kepis will go forward.
They look up at you as you're coming towards them.
I just keep walking forward and I punch the first one in the face.
Okay. Right, okay. So just move this. These
That's
guys.
kind of the most fun I've had using thaumaturgy.
That was good. That was the fun, like Little Rascals, but with magic.
Oh, I was just reading my spells and I was like, oh, I can make doors fly open.
These guys.
And I can make loud noises.
Yeah.
What the horse is not like? Loud noises
That's effective.
with an open door. Ooh.
There's the dead guard. They just killed. You went up and socked one in the face.
cake is a certain cake that is certain for a certain state of mind.
So they were kind of
Mm.
all around this guy.
They killed the guard, so I decided to go punch him in the face.
What one are you punching?
The closest one I can get to, like the first guy here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Armor of Agathis went on as Capes punched this guy in the face, just in case they tried to go for me.
So the
Revenge
guys,
punch.
the guys in the inn, were taunting you, and one of the guards seems as though he couldn't take it and was pretty annoyed. Sly and Capes had a hell of a lot of fun using thaumaturgy, to do a whole load of different shit. And they killed the guard as he drew his spear on them. So Capes just went up and punched one. That does hit, roll the damage.
It's just 6, but it's off the count.
At this point,
Also activated Armor of Agathis as this happened.
at this point, roll initiative.
Large sense of spiky boy.
Oh, Theranos, you speedy mother.
Oh, we got some good initiatives all around.
What?
You'll have 2 guards basically as backup, as these are the guards that were basically with that guard. It was just attacked. Or just murdered.
These guards are the companions.
Yes.
Cool.
Theranos. What is Theranos doing?
I will cast a bow shot on them, yes.
Sly.
You're
What's-
muted.
He is muted again.
Yeah, Theranos will just Hunter's Mark, not Hunter's Mark, Slayer's Prey, that guy,
Mm-hmm.
and shoot him square.
Yep.
Throat, come on, throat.
Oh, of course.
Doesn't hit.
Tens.
Never mind.
This guy will head towards Theranos.
Don't pay heed to this, but I'm
Can you talk at any time?
Yeah. Talking is a
I'm
free
just like-
action.
Yeah, I just tell these rich assholes to come and have a go if they think they can.
From the looks on their faces, they think they can.
Good.
As this one takes 2 swings at Theranos, 7 misses, 17 hits
Yep.
for 9 slashing damage. This one comes round to you, Kapesk. He has a short sword. Well, you see he has a long sword and a short sword. He makes 1 long sword attack. 22 to hit.
That does.
That's 6 slashing damage, and he attacks you with his short sword as well. 17 to hit for 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Ouch.
This veteran will come towards Theranos as well. No. He's actually away. He has his crossbow out now. He targets Theranos. A 10. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit. Nez.
can do is run at the guy that
Mm-hmm.
and I might actually.
That hits.
Smite him. Nice.
And 6. Yep. Thea.
Thea, it will cast a spiritual weapon, as one does. Right in the midst of these guys here, probably like on top of this dead guard. But I'm guessing a 12 misses.
12 does miss.
So she will follow it up with a sacred flame on that guard there.
Where was the spiritual weapon for the guard, sorry?
Right on top of where the dead guard was.
Top of the deck. No. I'll just put it
Yeah, roughly.
there. He takes 30. He fails, so that's 8. It's Thea's, so Pesk.
Pesk will start off by drawing his spear and stabbing the guy who I just punched.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yeah, 19 does hit.
And I will spend a key point to do 2
11.
bonus bites. Does either of them hit?
15 doesn't, 13 doesn't.
Alright. And then I will end my turn there snarling and being mad at these people.
Yep. Sly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Hex as a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
on this dude,
Yes.
and then give him disadvantage to strength.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, dexterity. Sorry.
Dexterity? Yep.
Right?
No, it just means he's got disadvantage against dexterity. And then I'm gonna hit him with a glaive.
That hits. Okay.
That's some nice damage, though.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. This one goes for you. Longsword. 17 to hit. Kapesk.
17 does hit.
6 slashing damage.
Gotta get the fuck out of there, though.
Yeah.
That's actually all he's got to do at the moment. 5:30. This guard will attack him. He misses. This guard will go for this guy. He misses as well. Theranos.
Sorry, yeah, I keep forgetting I'm Theranos. Theranos is going to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and move round into some cover and just keeping kind of eye line on kind of where these guys are so he can pick them off next round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this veteran turns to you, Nez. Longsword 18.
Gotta love that 21 AC, though.
And a second one that doesn't hit. This veteran turns towards this guard. Misses. This veteran takes a shot at Theranos again. with his heavy crossbow.
Full cover, what?
Yes, he misses anyway. Nez.
I want to stick him with the pointy end again. Can't do anything else, anyways.
Hmm.
Slashed, and I missed. Don't I get an advantage because he's scared of me?
He's not scared of you.
God damn it!
Thea. Theo, what's Thea doing?
Sorry. Thea is going to continue with her spiritual weapon. Hiya.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yay!
Oh, we all lost.
Yeah, we all.
Let me reconnect. I see you starting to come back in.
So everyone. Oh.
Yep, I think so. I'm just gonna pop to the loo whilst everyone's
Just let me refresh as well.
The GM is not back yet.
Hold on, hold on. Slowly but surely. There we go. Cameras will come back in their own time. Well, at this point, I also need to go to the toilet, so why don't we take a 5-10 minute break?
Sounds good.
And then we'll be back with you all.
Woot woot.
Really don't like it when people come over when I have something planned already.
Right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
You guys are taking a 2-minute break.
Cool. So I just had to go to the loo and just glass. Honestly, look at the size of this thing. No, you can't see it. I'll try reconnecting. Again. Bloody veterans, man. Thought they were just like
hell already.
thought they were just like Ponzi nobles. Yeah, they're probably
We already had an inkling though.
Yeah. I did have some major fun with thaumaturgy though. That is the most fun I've had with thaumaturgy ever.
I was laughing. I was standing outside and laughing.
I could just hear David's like voice when I went, "Can I stealth and open all the stables?"
He just went, I like this. More of that shit. I think
I mean, Sly is very kind of fuck you, you'd be an asshole, but I'm just gonna like annoy the living fuck out of. I think whilst he was away, they were like leaning out of jeering at people. So I used thaumaturgy to make the window smack.
That was funny.
And then we used minor illusion. Kapesh cast it to make the sound of a fire in the inn, and I used it to make the sound of the innkeeper shouting, "There's a fire! Everybody out!" Honestly, illusion magic is magic. If you could be like,
It's so good for deception. Oh, I'm gonna still have so much fun because I don't think Steve is going to be illusion. He is going to be.
he's going to be a vacation, isn't he? Unlimited power.
And the other one I'm gonna make. He does have like the confidant.
What is this? Your backup? Yeah, my backup is a watch. My backup is.
Get back over. That's what I hear.
Oh, is that better?
You still keep dropping out. What the?
Let me disconnect from. Is that better? Any better?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Yeah, my backup is a Warforged. Yeah, I had the idea of a Warforged like rogue assassin, who goes by his number of kills as his name. I also had the idea of a Warforged Forge cleric who goes by the name Anvil.
Really nice though.
Just this like 6'6" Warforged Forge cleric.
I was thinking of how many
Wielding a
game again?
giants. What type of giants?
How many Goliaths?
Goliaths are like 6.5 to 8 feet tall. Well, it's like that's what I was thinking. The Warforged doing like the tallest Warforges can get, like 6'6", 500 pounds, carries a gigantic warhammer. Just to, yeah.
The thing I want to do with like the confidant of Sheev, I want to make him pure. I want him still have him be wizard or something, but with more like force damage and stuff.
Yeah. Because Warforged get +1 to AC. So put a Warforged Forge cleric in full plate armor. Put the +1 onto AC. That's 20 AC. Then give him a shield. 22 AC at potentially level 1.
But plate mail, if you buy stuff, you can buy plate mail.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. At least not with this character, but I do have it now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Plate armor is so cool, but the thing is, they always hit above 20 with me. It's so stupid.
I know, it's ridiculous. Although this breastplate has like saved me from being hit like every time tonight.
And I'm just sitting here like, why do I always get above 20 when I get hit?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
If somebody rolls like a 9 or a 10, is it 10?
Yeah, I know what you mean. And then I think at level 6, my Forge cleric would have 23 AC.
What the fuck?
Because he gets a bonus +1 if wearing heavy armor and resistance to fire damage. He'll be immune to poison. It's ridiculous.
What?
I kind of want to play Advil at some point. I have like a bunch of character like ideas.
The only reason I switched to that I was thinking I need a backup because I have 9 health and 9.
Oh yeah. You're
I can probably
squishy boy.
fuck ton of damage, but
Yeah, you are a squishy boy.
But I'm a glass cannon.
Squish, squish.
You guys
I
just reconnect.
think so.
Can't see your faces again.
That's fine. I can't see Kapesk, but it's fine. I've got his lizardy visage there.
Yeah, I can't see anybody else either, but I think we're okay.
That's
Now everyone can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will
Alright.
now Thea.
Thea is going to make an attack with her spiritual weapon.
Go
It's a
ahead.
bonus action. Does
Oh.
a 7 hit. Nope.
Shit, I forgot I need to reopen everything.
She will then use her action to use Channel Divinity and Preserve Life and just send a glowing beam of 20 HP into Kapesk.
Okay.
And she just gives me 20 HP for her action.
Okay. Kapesk.
Now that I'm healthy, Kapesk is going to punch, or he's going to stab this guy who he's got flanking with.
Yep.
Stab him with the spear.
Ooh.
Not too shabby. Dealing 10 points of piercing damage. And then spend a key point to bite him twice.
Mm-hmm. Both hit, yeah?
10 more points of
that's
damage, and I will do a Hungry Jaws for one of those to give me 2 temporary HP.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will hold my turn and just have his blood dripping down my face.
Okay, Sly.
Okay, yeah, I am just gonna hit the same guy again with my glaive, kind of do another spinning motion and try and get in between his armor. All of my stuff closed because we retried.
I know. I'm having to reopen everything as well.
There we go. Oh, come on.
Boom! Nice.
That'll do the trick.
Nice.
Suck it. Really, you thought you could take me on, bitch? Come on, then.
Now this guy's starting to look pretty hurt.
Oh, I see that confidence in your face is still there, mate.
Oh,
Seems to be.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that he eats it off.
Nom 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 nom.
Is our Carlon doing anything here?
Not yet, but it looks as though he's planning to.
He's planning.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy best not be like a Harper traitor and we've just given him fucking...
weapons and armor and shit.
Given him 19 AC. I really hope he isn't. I hope he's a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. But totally is shit.
What armor did you give him? The plate armor, didn't you?
It was half plate.
Half plate is
And the
15 plus.
Plus his dex up to 2.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
And then a shield.
Armor gives you 1, 2. Shield, sorry.
Shield for +2, and then plate
shield for
15 plus up to 2 dex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit.
plus his dex modifier up to
Fucking
2.
19, man. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And a spear.
Spear, yeah.
A spare spear.
So
A single spare
Nice
spear.
boots, man.
Sly just went.
I
So
hope he's a good guy.
his
Don't
current.
stab me, Carlon. I like you, Carlon. Don't stab me.
25. He comes towards this guy.
Yeah.
And you see he's got a short sword from somewhere.
Okay.
He actually comes
Okay,
this,
that's a cleric.
comes this side. so boom, boom. First, no, neither of them hit actually. Sorry.
Oh.
This guard's turn, he has advantage. He hits. That one's looking really bad now. This other guard goes. He goes for that guy. He misses. Theranos.
Okay, Theranos is gonna peek out and shoot this guy. Let me open Theranos's, because, you know, that closed as well.
That'll hit, yeah. Is he going after the one that was shooting at him, or that dude?
No, yeah. This dude.
He is dead, so.
And then he's gonna pop back behind cover.
Nice. Good thinking.
He's dead. This one goes for you again, Nez. One longsword. 13 doesn't hit. 13 doesn't hit. You're lucky he didn't have it. Nez.
Laughs in play.
Well, you know, he just dinged my armor. I go like, serious, mate.
I just got this 2 weeks ago.
I just got this 2 weeks ago, okay? Thank you very much.
Do you like it?
I just got this 2 weeks ago. Do you like it?
You know, I'm not gonna hit him, but
Hits.
I did actually. You know, I just want to try a wrathful smite for once. Little.
Fuck is that?
Oh wait, let me first do my.
Do the damage for the fucking sword already, Jesus. 30.
9 damage. What was the freaking thing again when it did? Oh my god.
Wisdom saving throw.
Next time you hit the melee attack during the spell's duration, your attack deal an extra 1d6.
He saves. What does anything happen if he saves? It's a wisdom save for the vengeful strike. So what does it say about that?
Wait,
Wrathful.
Make a wisdom
I
save.
think nothing happens if he's.
Or be frightened of you until the spell ends. As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against spell save DC, heal its resolve, and spell.
Alright, so it's an action to do that. So no, yeah, it's frightened of you.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's frightened of you. For 1 minute. And this is a... Just remember, this is a concentration spell. Wrathful Smite is concentration. Just remember that.
Well, I can't do anything else during this time.
Yeah, you can't do any concentration spells or you lose the Vengeful Strike and he's not frightened of you.
Okay, yeah, well, I don't have anything else.
When you hit, you do the damage automatically. He has to make the save when you first hit, and then if he fails the first time, that's when he has to use his action to make it in the future. It's not an automatic success the first time.
Yeah, on the actual thing, it says it's an action to make the save against it.
In the future,
So,
yeah, the first time it makes the save like when you first hit him.
Oh, right,
and then afterwards it's an action to try to save
I'm
again.
misreading that then. So he's successful against the initial hit, which is automatic, so he's not frightened of you. But he does take the damage.
He does take the damage still.
That was basically what I was thinking.
That's actually a really strong feature, though. The fact that they have to take their action to save from it means, at the very least,
It really is.
you can make them waste an action.
Even if they save, it's an action wasted. This veteran, since,
I mean, you do 1d6 damage
since
less.
Dia hasn't moved, he's going to crossbow her. 11 for
That
Dia.
does not hit.
No, it doesn't. It hits the wagon wheel next there.
You should not have struck me. I will smite you very vigorously.
Fesk.
Kapesk will step. Is there like a wall back here, or where's the doorway?
The doorway would be about here.
Oh, okay. So this is a.
Oh, so this is still open. This guy's next to the wall. They moved forward when this guy drew his
So it's
spear.
like that, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I'll step over here and stab this guy in his stomach from behind.
Mm-hmm. That does hit.
Critical hits. I'm out of key points, so I will just give him. I will bite the back of his neck as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
miss.
doesn't hit.
Give him sweet kisses now.
Thea.
Thea will spiritual weapon this nerd here. Spiritual.
I'm gonna spiritual weapon that nerd.
Oh!
That nerd.
Nice.
Crit.
Not bad. Not too shabby.
Nice indeed. He's still standing, but he's hurt.
Oh god.
All right. And then she will turn to the guy who shot her with the crossbow and said, "I told you I would smite you." And she will shoot him with guiding bolt.
Doesn't hit.
She's missing though.
Yes.
That's a bummer. All right, and I think that's all that she has for this turn.
Yep. This veteran, since you did smack him from behind and it hurt, he'll go for you, Kapesk. One long sword attack, one short sword attack, a 24 and a 12.
24 hits. The 12 does not.
It's 10 slashing damage.
Jesus. Top damage with you.
As he swings basically around in an arc with the two weapons.
Ouch.
Your, reflex was good enough.
Sly.
Nope. I need better decks.
So I'm just gonna run into run around to here, and I'm gonna stab him just kind of underneath the chin with my glaive, and I'm gonna transfer my hex onto him as a bonus action.
Yeah.
On strength.
Strength, okay.
Try to hit him though. You have no issues with that.
It doesn't hit.
I do that time though.
So
Yeah, and I just
hex
laugh at
is on this guy. Carlon once again does his attacks against the one that you're facing. He hits. He has a sneak attack since he has advantage.
Ooh,
bonus.
rogue. Ooh. Nasty boy.
Can he just kill him?
So that's 10.
Maybe not.
Nope, he's still standing. He's starting to look hurt now, though. This guard moves in. He takes a shot at him. He hits because he has advantage. It's 3. This guard will move up to here. He'll take attack at the guy user fighting. He hits. That's 2. And it's Theranos.
Okay, Theranos is gonna kind of pop his head out here.
You're gonna use his longbow or his crossbow?
I forgot he has a heavy fucking crossbow now, doesn't
Yeah, you did.
he? Shit.
You can switch with your bonus action, remember?
Yeah. Oh, he hasn't got his archery bonus on his heavy crossbow. There we go, sorted that for him. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna swap to his heavy crossbow. I can't get a shot from there, so he's gonna run up to here and pop a heavy crossbow bolt in that guy's brain.
Yep.
Sniper. Oof.
Doesn't hit. Smacks off the armor.
And then he's just gonna run to here. Here.
Yeah, this veteran once again goes for you, Nez. Long sword, short sword. Short sword hits for 25. So that's 6 piercing damage.
6? Gets Agathis.
Yep, so that's 5.
5. I lose my temporary hit points. Damage.
Nez. He finally hit you.
I'm so happy he did. Guys, I hope this hits so hard.
That hits.
I want to tear him a new one. I'm just. Wait. Shouldn't he do a whatchamacallit saving throw?
Nope. His automatic one
He's
succeeded.
gonna die anyway.
It's 9.
He's still standing.
He's still standing, but he's pretty hurt. Got a lot of cuts upon his face from your so long sword. He's still standing, almost down on the ground. This veteran tries to take a pot shot at Theranos. It doesn't hit. Kapesk.
Alright. We now have this man surrounded.
This is LAPD. You're surrounded. Put your hands in the air.
FBI, free.
And I will stab his face. Yeah. Actually, it's not advantage, so it's just a regular 22.
No, 22.
So it's just 11 points.
He is dead.
Alright.
As your spear goes through his back.
We're getting some vacancies in the end now, though.
No. I will then
There's
zip forward
a vacancy in that
and punch this guy. I will bite him. Punch him with my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Punch him in the mouth.
It does not hit.
Yeah. And I'll just be looking angrily at him.
Mm-hmm. Do you know, Sly has a very nice horn.
I do. I've got 3 now. It's lovely.
Thea's gonna have to take it away from you though, because she wants to punch somebody with it.
No, it's fine.
I fucking didn't see that yet.
10, 20. No, it doesn't hit.
She'll try to guiding bolt again.
Yep.
Yeah.
That hits.
Ooh.
Nice.
When it hits, it's a really good spell.
Sly.
Okay, I am going to.
And you have advantage on the attack, just so you know, because he's glowing.
Had enough of that guy. Flanking, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm going to transfer my hex over to him with dexterity. And I'm going to leave him.
Nice. So it's almost a critical.
Almost.
Wait, I forget to add the 1d6 damage. Was he, or did he win his wisdom saving?
He won it.
He only has to make the wisdom saving throw the first time. If he fails the first time, he can make it again and again. But if he succeeds the first time, he doesn't have to make it anymore.
Oh, he succeeded.
Yes, he succeeded.
Yeah, he succeeded the first time.
Oh,
And I shout him to come at me, you scurvy dog.
Carlin take his 2 shots.
don't let him kill me.
He doesn't hit. This guard. 15, 20. He'll take a shot at the one you guys are fighting. He misses. This guy will take a shot at him. He misses. Theranos.
Theranos is going to do a good old pot shot at this guy again. With his Hunter's Prey.
Pin him to the wall.
That does hit. Finally.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's 19. Nice.
Nice.
That'll take a heavy toll on him. He's still standing, but he's hurt, man.
Oh, it's a nasty blow.
That just sticks in his armor. It's almost fucking penetrating.
That's penetrated right in. It's not
So
even.
that's like,
It's not even wobbling. It's like it's pinned straight.
I know, right? Fucking hell! Holy shit!
This veteran once again. He's actually annoyed by this guard attacking him, so he'll attack the guard.
Not guard.
I suppose it's a bit of a...
Guard is dead.
Not unnamed guard number 3.
Oh no.
He was my favorite.
Unnamed guard number 3 is dead. Nez.
Wait, I get advantage on my attack. Right?
Before.
Yes.
You know, I'm just, you know, if I'm
He
gonna
just
hit-
decimated unnamed guard number 3.
God damn it!
Inspired by the sacrifice of your brother in
That
arms.
misses, right?
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Fuck.
This
kill
veteran
him.
switches.
Come on, you cur.
As his longsword, he actually goes for you, Sly, since he does say come on. He misses. Kapesk.
All right. Stab this guy in his gluteus maximus.
Yep.
Oh, I have advantage, so.
Yep, you have advantage.
Oh.
Doesn't hit.
All right. Bite him in his gluteus maximus.
Mm-hmm.
God, come back. Yeah.
That does hit.
Oh, disgusting.
4 damage. You just bit his ass.
I was,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
The thing is, I've had an amity on school, and I was sitting here like, what the fuck was glutinous again? Oh yeah, it was the ass. Fuck.
You see this, Sly? You see Kapesk biting into his ass.
Right, fair enough, mate, but you could bite a bit more of a vital organ.
I want to cause pain.
I want to cause death, mate.
That's fair. That's a good point. Thea's gonna finish him off with her spiritual weapon. Nope, she's gonna go on.
No.
Yeah.
So then she's going to make a Sacred Flame attack on him, and he makes a Dexterity saving throw. I think with disadvantage due to the hex.
Did you do Dex or Strength?
Or is that checks? That's with checks. Never mind.
Checks, not saving.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
So it's just a regular old Dex save for him.
Mm-hmm. He makes it.
No, pickles. I will kill you soon enough.
Sly.
Oh, that was some fancy dodging on that fire, mate. But, don't worry. I'll sort you out good and proper.
Yeah, he's dead.
Null will.
As I just like swing my glaive and it hits the in through his neck.
Ooh, nice.
And bonus action transfer my hex onto that dude. Just for good measure, and I'm just gonna stand there.
Yep. Carlon takes his 2 attacks. Both hit. So 10, 16. This guy is dead. And they are all dead.
Check them for loot.
Get all their rich man money.
Searching through them, they only have about
I'm also searching for
50 gold in total on them all.
I'll put that.
Not bad.
You can see they're wearing splint armor, each and every one of them.
You can sell that.
They each carry a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow.
Flint mail weighs a lot, doesn't it? Can you guys all carry a piece?
I can carry some for sure.
Yeah, I can carry some.
Yeah, let's just take the plate mail, the splint mails, because they did sell for a lot in the town we were, right? Remember?
Yeah. 60 XP.
But if it gets too much, you can just throw them away. But 50 gold, right? No, but 50 gold in my pocket. In our pocket. Yeah, I'm not on the same thingy as you guys. On the same XP level.
I hope you've been keeping track of yours.
Yeah, I am. I am always having a calculator. Oh, wait. No, not.
I'm getting 5728. I had 5168 previously.
Oh, yep, ignore me. I cannot do maths currently.
That's okay.
Yeah. 5168 plus
Yeah,
568.
I'm on 5,403.
5
And
Yeah.
slightly lower XP than us.
What? Did I miss XP then?
What are you at?
I've been writing down totals as we've been going along.
Yeah, I'm 5728.
What are you at, Ness?
I was. Fuck, I'm fucking myself up, right? I don't know. I think I missed XP somewhere.
How much extra did you have from way back when?
Like 100 or something?
Okay, just 5828 then.
Yeah.
We all level up at about the same time anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, we're only like 700 away from leveling up.
Yeah.
So it's 5828. But yeah, it's cool. Let's just keep it like that. I don't mind leveling up faster than anyone, so I'd rather be same level.
That's you.
Kepisk collects all the noble bodies and just puts them in a pile.
Yep.
And says, Kepisk will eat these later, but you asked me not to eat the guard bodies, so Kepisk will not eat guard bodies.
I'm gonna put some of the splint armor, so he has easier eating.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take that with us. But first have to check how much splint armor weighs.
And we also have, like, we can ask Lai Agneson if we can just stick it in the back of the wagon.
Okay.
How does Lai feel about all this murder that just happened?
You see he's just kind of lying underneath the wagon, just watching it play out.
Kepisk will walk over to him. It is okay. Kepisk has done bodyguard duties. You can come out now.
I'm quite comfy under here, and technically starting a fight isn't bodyguard duties.
No, they attacked guard.
Stop.
They stabbed guard with swords. Kepisk was only defending your guards.
Oh, it's not my guard. He's one of the other wagon's guards.
Caravan guards. We are working together.
Sly, catch. Throws the splint armor.
Are you going to try and catch it?
You gotta try and catch it.
Yeah, I'll try and catch it. Fuck it.
Give me how much? Hold on. Splint armor. How much does it weigh?
Rolls a natural one, gets 20 damage.
60 pounds. Oh, fuck's sake.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Give me a strength check.
From me or from him?
For Sly, he's the one that's actually. Yeah, give us a strength check as well, Nez.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. Oh, nice roll there.
He throws it. You go to catch it. And you're thinking you probably could catch this, but it lands about 5 meters in front of you.
So it just like lands here.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, well, I wanted it there.
Yeah, no, of course you did, mate. Yeah.
Anyone else carry one?
Kepisk will carry one.
Okay, I'll throw you one too.
So
Splint armor.
you
Yeah,
do
splint armor.
you still get to go into the inn as the ones who had it paid out. You've just
Vacated
slaughtered.
the premises.
We didn't start it, so it's nothing.
Jesus
problem, yeah.
Christ.
Some kids
So
don't have a
yous-
daddy anymore, but hey ho.
You've managed to dry off at least and have an alright sleep as you set out again.
Okay.
The next day passes by pretty quietly. The 50 into your leg.
Whereabouts are we on the map now, would you say?
Yeah, you'll probably be about just going through Dragon Spear. You would have just passed through it. They didn't really stop there. It's not really it's more just a port along the call. Some people did stay at Dragon Spear. Some people are still with you. Some people joined at Dragon Spear to move on further up. But not much really has changed. Some new guards for the ones that were killed.
Unnamed guard number 4 and 5. Welcome back.
Yeah.
You look remarkably similar to the last ones.
You look remarkably similar to guard 2 and 3. Hope you don't die like they did.
Welcome to in-game NPCs, everybody.
Retired peacefully.
Yeah.
They are resting peacefully, yes.
Yeah.
As we're traveling along, Kepisk wants to ask Sly about... Kepisk is wondering how you came to have such powerful weapons and skills. Is that you studied to do this, or I've seen you have magical powers?
Well, you see, I was raised on a ship full of lovely, well-meaning individuals.
Okay.
Yeah. They taught me how to fight quite nicely. I used to like spearfishing, so I quite like the long weapons. But turns out my dad had some kind of magical scabbardy thingamajig. I'm not really sure how it works, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, it's some kind of magical weapon scabbard. Gives me some weird powers and lets me stab things really good.
Kepisk is impressed. Kepisk has only ever known strength of body, so strength that comes from other sources is a new experience.
Yeah, well, I mean, you probably get on with my brother quite well. He quite likes to show off. You know, doing all flips and stuff. But nah, I'll just stab him with a glaive. Always worked for me.
Seems to be effective.
Yeah.
Based on our experience so far.
GM,
Yes?
are we near a town soon?
You have just been passing through Dragon Spear.
Can we make a quick pick stop?
Probably have half an hour. And then the...
Oh yeah. I just want to send a little parcel out.
Probably takes you about 20 minutes. And it's fine someone to
Yeah,
send it
I
with.
just put some food and some rations and everything in there and some money.
Send it out.
Yeah.
Send it away.
Send it out.
Cost you 5 gold.
Not
Send it
saying
out.
where.
The transport says it cost 5 gold to send it.
Yeah, I'll give 5 gold. And
Yeah.
I also put in like 10 gold. So I'm on 35 now.
You just meet up back up with the caravan. Anyone else want to do anything in those 30 minutes?
Sly grabs an ale.
Yeah. Okay. Go to the ale house. It's a small one.
Yep. Just little kind of pit stop, truck stop.
Yeah. Comes to about 12 silver.
That's
It's cheap
perfectly
fucking ale.
to Sly's like it.
It's probably not going to taste nice at all. It's probably going to be rank.
Kepisk will spend a half an hour talking with Thea about religion.
Yeah, I also maybe have a chat with our Harper friend.
Yep. Were you asking?
Just asking how he got involved with the Harpers.
He says that story is something he'll save for another time. He doesn't lightly talk about it. But he believes the Harpers are good for the Sword Coast.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing. Theranos probably tries looking for some more arrows and stuff if he can find them.
There is just a general store here. They do have some arrows that you can buy.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up 6 arrows and 5 crossbow bolts.
It comes to about 6 gold total.
Cool.
So as you're moving out, one of the new joins is on his horse. He comes up to you, Sly. That's a very nice scabbard you have there, sir.
Tis, isn't it?
How much for it?
I'm afraid it's not for sale.
Oh, everything's from sale, sir. Just got to have the right price.
I'm afraid this is a family heirloom, mate.
Yes, family heirlooms. They so frequently don't stay in the family. I'll give you 200 gold for it.
No, you're all right, mate. It's worth a lot more than that.
It's a wild Theo up here.
Okay. If you say it's not for sale, it's not for sale.
No, I'm afraid not, mate. Usually I'm a man of money, but there's some sentimental value to it.
If you say so. Good day to sir. He starts moving back.
Kepisk walks up to him and says, Kepisk has fine spear for sale, only 200 gold.
I have no use for the spear. I have 10 of them at home.
That makes sense.
I sometimes wonder the brains of these lizard folk. As he continues carrying on. You get to night time.
Nice try.
It was worth a shot.
Nice try.
You're all asleep. The night passes by quietly. Watches are kept. If you do keep any. You're inside another roadside inn, so...
I'd assume Theranos kind of keeps the second watch because he only has to really meditate for 4 hours.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Thea's also an elf, right?
I think Thea is, yeah. She is half-elf, yeah.
Do they do the same thing?
No, half-elves have normal sleep cycles.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sly keeps the first watch and Theranos keeps the second.
Are you all in the same room, or are you getting different rooms? You're in one of the wayside inns, basically, that are about.
I'd assume there's just like a bunk room, or like double rooms or something. There's like a couple of us.
Yeah, there are a couple of them.
Yeah.
Kepisk would be taking his bodyguard duties fairly literally, and so he'd probably like sleep in the room of the caravan captain guy. If the guy wanted him, if the guy was allowing him in there. I don't know if Kepisk bathes, so
he says you can stay. I don't mind this, just don't look. He says you can stay just outside the door, but not in the room.
Okay.
This is the little inn that you're staying at.
I'll just put my bedroll out in front of his door then.
Yeah. The rest of you can probably stay in this room. 4 beds, more than enough room for you.
Yeah.
Can I get a perception check from Theranos?
From Theranos?
Yes.
Bandit.
Oh, why are you being weird, computer? Stop it.
Give me a second. No, that's not one. Where is it? Where is it? God damn it! Where are you, boy? Where are you?
I don't know.
Oh, tell me, Daddy. Oh, tell me.
What?
When is Tiny Tim coming home?
She's like, I'm running from left to right, front and center.
Left, right, front, down. I want
Perception check. Comrades.
Give me your prescription check.
Wait, I did not give perception check.
It was only
Because-
Theranos.
Yeah,
Because it was
Theranos was
Theranos.
the only one awake.
You butt face. So nothing passes. It's the next day, you'll wake up. Sly, your scabbard is missing.
Okay. I immediately go to find the guy who has to.
You're all gathering up. You do see him across the way, tending to his horse.
I use thaumaturgy to set my eyes on fire. Walk up to him very politely.
I whispered to Kapesh. He's very scary sometimes. He scares even me.
Capesca Grease.
Walk up to him, the ground shaking as I'm walking up to him. And I just very politely go, "My scabbard, good man, and I don't disembowel you and hang you from the riggings with your intestines."
What are you on about? You wouldn't sell me your scabbard.
Yeah, and it's just mysteriously gone missing in the night.
You're accusing me?
Who fucking else would it be, mate?
I don't know, but it's not me. Here, check through my saddlebags, you asshole. Who's letting you look through them?
Okay, yeah, I search through his saddlebags, and I also want to see if he's lying to me.
Yeah, give me an insight check. And investigation check.
And an investigation. So
It's not in the saddlebags, and he doesn't seem to be lying to you.
okay.
You seem to have pissed this man off by accusing him of stealing from you.
I just kind of look at him like, right. Seems like you didn't take it.
Oh, gosh, I didn't. I'm not some common thief. You better hope you don't run into me in a trade. It won't end well for you. I don't do threats. Just like I'm pretty sure you don't.
No.
Good. So go find your scabbard somewhere else.
Wow, that's a beautiful place. I think we were there already.
Did Theranos see anything?
Nope, he thought he heard a small noise, but when he looked around, he couldn't see anything. It's not too sure, but I mean, it's a wayside inn, so there can't be many people around. So even just thinking about it, it's got to be someone.
Yeah, I'm like in the middle of this inn, and I'm just like, if somebody's got my fucking scabbard, I suggest they give it to me right now.
Thea starts chanting and praying in the background and casts Locate Object on the scabbard.
Okay.
Nice.
If it's within 1,000 feet. I don't know if it's within 1,000 feet still.
Does she? I mean, she would be familiar with this
Yeah,
scabbard.
it's hung on my hip for
Yes.
the entire time she's
Yeah.
known me.
Known each other for.
What's that red smoke coming off it?
Several weeks.
Another
seemed very attached to it.
another person standing at the bar of the inn or the wayside, and is looking confused as to what Sly's talking about, but the locate object is showing it's in his saddlebag that's next to him.
Thea quietly walks up to him and she whispers in his ear,
You should know, it is in that man's saddlebags over there.
Sly's just stares at him, and you hear like thunder cracking outside. Sly's eyes even more intently on fire as he walks up to that guy very calmly.
Oh, I'm gonna join him. This is gonna be fun.
Capes will join as well.
Can I help you?
Yeah, mate. My scabbard.
Sorry, you're what?
If you lie to me, I will drag you in that kitchen and make you into tomorrow's breakfast.
Or Capesh.
Kempis will eat it.
I don't lie. My mother taught me not to lie. Don't know anything about your scabbard. Why, of
I grab
course.
his satchel bag and tip it out.
He will try and stop you from touching his bag.
That's fine.
Oh no! Wait! I'll just hold his shoulder for him. Can I put a strength check?
Hey, give me a strength check, yeah.
Kempis and Thea were trying to see if the guy was lying.
I'm holding.
What one's which?
The 6 is for Thea, the 20 is for Kempis.
Capes can tell he's lying out his fucking arse.
No, if I find him in this bag, mate.
Yes, you do manage to restrain him, Nez.
Yes. He won't be. I'll stop at you.
You tip over his saddlebags. You don't see it in the stuff that falls out, but Thea still can sense it in the bag.
You should perhaps rip the bag open and see if he has sewn it into the bag itself.
No, don't worry. That was my next method of getting this thing.
Or perhaps we rip him open and see if he has sewn it into himself.
I cast Mage Hand and tightly wrap it around the guy's throat.
How much pressure can a mage hand execute? 10 pounds?
Up to 10 pounds.
Up to 10 pounds.
That'd be enough to choke someone, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like to choke him out, but just to,
Take some air. Take his breath away.
Yeah.
And then I just start ripping into this saddlebag.
Yeah. Give me. Are you trying to search for it, try to see if there's pockets, or are you just ripping it apart?
I'm just ripping it apart.
Give me a strength check. Some bits you're tugging at it like it's not ripping. You're like starting to get a wee bit self-conscious, but then you see a small tear and you go, I'll go after that. You rip it, and lo and behold, there is your scabbard.
Okay, I pick up the scabbard and you just see a cutlass appear in it. And then I draw it and I just place it up against this guy's testicles.
Alright, I lied. My mother never told me not to lie. But those are precious. Yeah, I never had a mother. I had a dad. He taught me to steal, and I steal. It's all I've known. Don't blame my father. Just leave them alone, please. I need them.
Do you?
I mean, yeah. All the ladies love me.
You do. Oh, it'd be a shame if something were to happen then.
Yeah, that would be a real shame. Yeah, can you help stop can you stop it, please, Mr. Dragonborn?
No.
Oh, shit. Help anyone? Anyone help? He helps a thief.
Yeah, just my eyes on fire, and I just shouted, if anybody helps him, I will do worse to them.
No one wants to fuck with him, mate. You're screwed. Oh, shit. Alright, at least leave me with one of them then. Come on, just one of them. I mean, come on, you can leave me with at least one. Come on, now I'm meant to piss.
One, can I?
The urine is fucking stored in the balls.
And why exactly would I leave you with one?
You got the scrubber back?
I wouldn't need to have gotten it back, mate, if you hadn't fucking taken it.
Well, that guy was going to pay 200 gold for it. I mean, it's obviously worth something.
200 gold then as well, did you say?
No.
What have you got then?
I got a gem.
A gem?
Yeah, it's in my bag, left corner. Sewn up as well, obviously.
Alright, I keep the cutlass on his testicles and the mage hand round his throat. And I try and look through the bag for the gem.
Give me an investigation check. With advantage, since you did tell you where it was, or the area that it was sewn up in. Yeah, you do find a gem there. It's a semi-precious gem. You could probably maybe get 150 gold for it.
Check for a wallet. Check for a pouch.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check while you're patting him down.
Somebody else pat him down. I need to keep.
I'm grappling him, but does that still? I'm holding him in place.
I'll do the investigation.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, you find a purse is about 30 gold plus like 5 small semi-precious gems. Maybe about 20 gold for the lot of them.
That's about the 200 gold.
It's about 200, yeah.
About 200 gold's worth of stuff. Yeah. I suppose you can keep your testicle.
You just bought your life.
But if I do catch you anywhere near my shit one more time, you will lose a lot more than testicles, my friend.
Yeah, got ya, big man. Yeah.
Good.
As I release the pressure on his shoulder.
That's my good shoulder, mate.
Really? Because I can make it worse.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
That's what I thought. Oh, fuck off.
See that? Can you remove the hand?
No. Fuck off.
Right. he picks up his stuff, takes his ripped up bag, and leaves the inn.
Got it. The ground stops shaking.
Everyone is looking on and watching.
Do not fuck with a pissed off tiefling pirate.
Anguston
looks sad that he doesn't get any fresh meat, but oh well.
Anguston shouts over and says, "Get ready to leave in 10 minutes, lads."
Yeah, no problem.
All right. And then packing up.
How phased does Anguston look by this at all?
He doesn't look phased at all. It's more,
like it's a fucking sturdy ass
He's
dwarf.
more amused, as though he's seen shit like this a lot.
You know what? If he's seen this exact thing before, I really need to talk to this dwarf more. Okay, right.
Fucking
back on the road again, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put semi-precious gems.
Yeah.
Pocket.
Oh, that was too funny.
We gotta end it soon or not?
Yes.
Yes, we should.
Yes.
It's nice playing on Friday.
That's fine. So the rest of the trip goes not too bad, and you reach the town of Daggerford, where you will be taking a rest, basically. And as you do get there, Anguston does tell you that he does have 2 people joining the caravan from here, who he's already set up with, and you'll probably meet them just before you leave for Waterdeep.
Alright then.
And we shall leave it there for tonight.
Okay.
Safe and sound in the town of Daggerford. Less one thief who's out somewhere.
But with his testicles intact. So.
But with his testicles intact, yes.
Nowhere near Sly.
We robbed the thief.
Yeah, you robbed the thief.
Yeah, then. Cool.
Well, yeah. Thank everyone who's been here and watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And we will be back next week. Not too sure what day, so we'll keep an eye out. And we shall see you next time. Goodbye.